backs up too. What do you think about the move, James?
Well, the one thing he said that it allows our players to sleep an extra night in their own bed at home. So, and that really makes sense to me. It's not so bad that you have to get up early to play because of your time zone that you're coming from. Because players, they come to the facility during the week, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., so they're used to arising early. So I kind of like what Vance Joseph is doing with this.
Keenum passes, got it down. It was Matthew Judon who got a hand on it for the Ravens. Another studio update with JP and Phil Simms.
Brees on top. Yeah, how about this? Drew Brees, 17 yards to Michael Thomas. Breaks the record of completions held by Brett Favre. He now has 6,301 completions in his NFL career. New Orleans up 10-7 over Atlanta. Back to Andrew, James, and Jane.
All right, guys, 3rd and 7 here for the Broncos. Ravens have the second best third down defense this year. Only Denver is better.
Coming.
Judon cannot get Keenum, who on the run completes it to Demaryius Thomas. And that spot looks to be about a half-yard shy of a first down. Yes, it is 4th down. Great tackle by Brandon Carr.
And Brandon Carr is covering Demaryius Thomas going across the field. But the real race is right here, trying to get out of the pocket once the pass rush comes to you. Rolling to his left, good ball, but Brandon Carr, that's a good matchup because it's big against big. Demaryius Thomas, Brandon Carr, good matchup for the Ravens.
Excellent start to the season for the veteran Brandon Carr, who makes another play there on 3rd down. King's ball bounces at the 30. Williams fields it at the 24. Baltimore will start this drive inside their own 30-yard line with 7 minutes to go in the first half. Coming up with the Verizon Halftime Report, join JB, Phil, Dave Boomer, and Coach Cower. All the latest NFL scores and highlights all coming up on the Verizon Halftime Report. So the Ravens have the lead 17-14, but as we told you, one of the focal points trying to get the ground game going, that has not happened. Only 29 yards rushing in the first half for Baltimore.
But we've seen the running backs catch the balls out of the backfield. So when you're stacking the box trying to stop the run, those running backs can sneak out in the pass.
Flacco looking deep for John Brown. That's a step.
Got him!
His NFL debut, a 44-yard pickup for Brown.
That green dot that we talk about, the play caller on defense and offense having, when you're a rookie and you step onto the field to play defense for the first time, you can have a big orange helmet on because they're coming after you, and you better be ready because John Brown can just get up and go, and he can go by a lot of people.
Looking for Crabtree, and it's incomplete. It was Yadam on the coverage.
And Crabtree's thinking, I'm not going to outrun this guy. Give me the 50-50 ball inbounds so I can stop, go up, post him up. He's not going to win a lot of foot races, and he understands that as a route runner.
John Brown, 2 catches, 59 yards. 2nd down and 10. The left side has not been open for business for the Ravens running the football this year. Adam Gotsis on the tackle.
Well, it's man-to-man coverage outside. And once it's man-to-man coverage outside, you're going to have an extra run defender. So when you cut back, that run defender who's running free, he's mirroring the running back as he's trying to pick the hole equally as well as the running back shot through. You don't get a game.
Buck Allen in at running back, 3rd down and 11. And a flag comes out, a false start against the Ravens, their 2nd one today.
False start. Offense. Number 89. 5-yard penalty. It's 3rd down.
That's on the rookie tight end, Mark Andrews.
We could hear the voice inflection up here And Mark Andrews, rookie playing with Flacco for the third regular season game, he left on that first hut because it was so distinctive.
And they didn't have a lot of time to get in training camp this year. Andrews had an injury, and also Hayden Hurst was taking the first team reps with Flacco, so they're still trying to get on the same page. But Flacco really likes Andrews. Completes this one to Brown, who also really likes. It's short of a first down.
And it helps
Justin
there because it helps field goal position.
Sure. John Brown, we had a great chat with Brown on Friday. He told us in the offseason he did distraction drills. And what that is he would put strobe glasses on. And someone would throw a football and he'd see the release, but then it would go black and there would be all these crazy lights and he'd have to make the catch. And after he got good with the football, then it would be with a tennis ball, a little bit smaller. Then it would be two balls and someone would get out, catch the left one, catch the right one. All this with glasses on, making all these looking crazy with all these. It's a block. Harris scoops it out. Second block kick today by Denver. Harris on the return. Has some blockers. Harris will go. Touchdown Denver. Simmons blocked it. Harris scores. A 58-yard return. And a flag is down back at the 41-yard line.
Cannot block, obviously, below the waist on a special teams play. Either that or block in the back because they're coming all the way back around the 40-yard line is where the flag is dropped. And that's where Justin Tucker was. He's trying to make a play. I don't know if he turned his back and got knocked in the back, but John Harbaugh does not look happy. He's not happy because of the block. He may be happy if they don't get hit on there. Hey, Jerry Rosberg.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Number 77 of the return team. 2-yard penalty from the slot of the foul. Denver's ball, first down.
That's on Billy Turner, the backup offensive tackle. First the block.
A hop through clean. You cannot hop through and touch one of the blockers up front. So if he had touched the guard, brushed him, or touched the center, brushed him, that would have been it. Not much of a blocker. I can't see 77 in my picture.
There's Turner, who came in last week to replace the injured Jared Veldheer. Tackle. So you wipe the touchdown off the board, but a second blocked kick for the Broncos, and they take over at the Baltimore 49-yard line. And it's Lindsey, who's been quiet so far, but he picks up 8 on that first down run. And now some extracurricular. Wow, it's Deshaun Hamilton and Tavon Young mixing it up. At each other by the helmet. And they are separated.
In the old draft write-ups of Tavon Young, when you're talking about him, he's not big, but I remember one word that stuck out. It was pesky. And when you're pestering guys out there, and if you're undersized, you better be pesky.
Inside 4 minutes to go, first half. Lindsey up the middle has the first down. Inside the 35-yard line for Philip Lindsey. First undrafted rookie with over 100 scrimmage yards in each of his first 2 career games.
Personal foul.
Rushing. Again, 2 weeks.
Unnecessary trolling. 5-yard penalty.
He had
Replay second down.
30 yards rushing at the University of Colorado. So it wasn't like we said, undrafted and not unknown. And this was the right fit for him because his phone was ringing off the hook from teams that wanted to sign him, but he just thought this was the best place for him to go.
Keenum, nowhere to go. Now gets rid of it. It's Emmanuel Sanders. Sanders to the 24-yard line. Kenny Young on the tackle. You mentioned teams who were calling Philip Lindsey late in the draft. He told us one of those teams was the Baltimore Ravens. John Harbaugh said, yeah, we did like him. But it was actually Lindsey who said, I was hoping maybe I'd get a call in the 6th, 7th round for Baltimore. But in the end, he decided to stay with the hometown Broncos. Sanders, so it's 2nd and 1.
Get the ball! The ball! Get the ball! Get the ball! Get the ball!
Scramble for the loose ball. A penalty flag comes in. Terrell Suggs couldn't believe that Keenum stole the football as he hit him as hard as he could. And now again, it's some extracurricular. And they still haven't indicated who recovered the football.
I thought Suggs was on top of the ball momentarily.
You could see the officials huddled up trying to determine whose football it is.
Suggs 126.5 career sacks coming into the game, but to go along with that, 33 forced fumbles for about 1 out of 5 or 4.5. So when he's approaching the quarterback, he's thinking, get that ball also out of his hands.
Another look, you'll see Suggs actually, oh wait, he still has it, and then he rips it down.
Right there, punches it out, and Suggs has it. Then there's a little bit of a scramble. Those yellow fluorescent gloves were around that ball. And they got the ball snatched away from him after he was on the ground. And there's no clear way on replay to figure out what's going on here, but you see a lot of late people diving in on the pile. That's why there are flags thrown out.
But there was also no call on the field as to whose football it is. They still have not indicated who recovered the fumble.
Lindsay might have gotten the penalty for coming in there and throwing his body in the ring. This is a guy who forgets he's 5'8", 180 pounds. See, if you really want to influence the officials, if you're Baltimore, you march your offense out there.
No.
Take the defense off the field. Put your offense out there.
First person.
I could see it taking a while to sort out the penalty situation, but the fact that we still don't know who has the football.
They haven't pointed in one direction or the other.
Correct. That's strange. And Ron Torbert is today's referee, and he's ready to talk.
The rule on the field is that there was a fumble recovered by Denver. After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness by the offense. Number 30, for throwing a punch. Number 30 is disqualified from the game. The down count, Denver's ball third down.
Wow! So it's Denver football, but Philip Lindsay has been ejected for throwing a punch. And he does so much for this Broncos football team, not just at running back. He's on their kickoff coverage. He was returning kicks today. That is a massive loss. Philip Lindsay has been ejected with 2:19 to go. He's on the left of your screen, number 30 in white. You can see he did have his arm as if to throw a punch.
He had it just flailing in there. Those are jabs. Those weren't punches. There's a difference between when you're jabbing and...
So you don't agree with the call?
It wasn't to the point where, who was he punching? I mean, he couldn't have been even just punching at the football.
So it goes as a 12-yard sack and a 15-yard penalty. So a 27-yard difference in field position. And for the Broncos, they lose the third leading rusher in the NFL.
You got to keep your calm when you're on the football field. That's rule number 1.
We've hit the 2-minute warning. Wacky second quarter here in Baltimore.
I can't believe it. That everything sticks to Stephon Diggs' hands. No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on a car insurance with Geico. Come on, man. He plays football, huh?
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
You're taking this pretty seriously, Chris.
Slow, solid form. turn it at the top, hold it. What do you mean? That's your first one. Oh yeah, Ultra. Introducing Sonic's new Car Hop Classic with double the beef, double the cheese, and now double the choices. Try a quarter-pound double cheeseburger or slinger with tots for just $2.99. Get them while they last.
Tile. It's unstoppable. It can go on the floor, the walls, into nooks and crannies. It can go everywhere. The Home Depot has Tile's latest trends and textures, from classic to unexpected, all at an unexpectedly low price. Tile. See where it can take you. Get slip-resistant tile from LifeProof, starting at $199 a square foot. The Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
The news today is crazy. You're not going anywhere dressed like that.
Why?
You know why. Dog pound, baby.
Right.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And by the Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
So after the sack and the penalty, it's 3rd and 28 for Denver. At the 2-minute warning, Keenum steps up in trouble, throws, and it's incomplete. It was Darius Smith who hit Keenum on the release, and Denver will send out Marquette King.
Great coverage down the field, and you're probably trying to get back into field goal range. You see all the receivers kind of posting up around the 35-yard line, trying to catch the ball, fall forward, where you can attempt a field goal. Marquette King hasn't hit a punt solidly in his first 3 so far.
Averaging 40 yards. Punt on his first 3, trying to pin the Ravens deep. White from his own 12 hit right away and dropped. And it was Cortland Sutton who made the play on special teams. Don't forget, coming up, Verizon Halftime Report. Join JB, Phil, Nate Boomer, and Coach Cower. All the latest NFL scores and highlights coming up in the Verizon Halftime Report. And here in Baltimore at halftime, Ray Lewis will receive his Hall of Fame ring. And we will talk with Ray at
Look at you trying to start
stages of the third quarter. Jane Slater will interview Lewis, who had a parade here in Baltimore yesterday. You went to the parade.
I did go to the parade. I had to show up. Thought I might get a party or something.
Screen pass to Buck Allen to the 17. Baltimore has all 3 timeouts remaining. Remember, Denver lost the challenge, so they only have 2 timeouts remaining. Denver just called timeout. So they're hoping to get the ball back here before halftime, but they only have 1 timeout left.
An aggressive move to call timeout, because if they get a first down or they get a chunk play here, you look like, you're sitting there with egg on your face wondering, why did we call a timeout? We had them backed up, but they still had 3 timeouts, so there's a lot of damage that the Ravens could do. And they've got a great field goal kicker. So you're talking about only having to get to the 35-yard line to get in their field goal range.
Now, already this year, the Ravens have scored 13 points in the final 2 minutes of the first half, which is the most in the NFL. And you said it, Justin Tucker has basketball they call inside the gym range. I don't know if he can hit from all the way back where the ball is now, but he's got one of the best legs in the NFL. So we'll see if the Ravens can get into field goal range. It's 2nd down and 6. Flacco is Snead, nice catch, and a first down out to the 35-yard line. Darian Stewart had the tackle a gain of 16.
Stewart's slow to get up. They're going to have to stop the play because he's staggering to his feet right here. They came over and looked at him.
He stayed out there. Yeah. Flacco. And it's dropped by Buck Allen. Incomplete. That stops the clock.
Yeah, that may be a good drop to stop the clock. A minute 14 seconds. Stewart is now coming off the field on his own power. And we're talking about a secondary where you lost a corner, now you lose a safety, some communication issues in this hurry-up 2-minute situation. They have to deal with that.
Stewart spent the 2014 season with the Ravens. He started 4 games, had an interception in the playoffs against the Steelers, replaced by Shamarko Thomas, who's making his Denver debut today. Flacco's pass is batted down at the line. Adam Gotsis got a hand on it. You know, we should say happy birthday to Adam as well. He said it's John Harbaugh's 56th birthday today. Gotsis celebrating his 26th birthday today. He bats this pass down.
Trying to throw it short over the middle. If you can't get to the quarterback, you watch that arm cock and you raise your arms, and sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't.
So 3rd down and 10 for Baltimore. 3 for 7 this half on 3rd downs. Empty backfield.
I probably throw away from Chris Harris right there.
Flag is down. Snead makes the catch at the 39, tackled immediately. There's now 2 flags on the field. And Von Miller jumped offside.
Offside. Defense, number 58. 5-yard penalty. It's 3rd down.
So far, it's been a very quiet half for Von Miller, but as John Harbaugh said, you could have a plan for Miller, and in 1 or 2 plays, he'll be there and wreck the game. So far, so good from a Ravens perspective, defending and blocking Von Miller, who has just 1 tackle, but they know that threat is there the entire game. 3rd and 5 after the penalty. Flacco lost the football. It's loose, and the Ravens fall on it. So it'll be 4th down, and Vance Joseph will call his final timeout.
Well, Shaquille Barrett flashed by this ball and tried to scoop it up instead of falling on it. And, you know, when you're successful at scooping it up off the ground, that's great. But you fall on that ball and you got possession of it right there.
Shane Ray forced the fumble. Alex Lewis recovered for Baltimore. So Denver called his timeout, but some time just came off the clock. Let's see if they put some more time back on the clock. They've already blocked 2 punts today. Been a big day for the special teams of the Broncos.
And a field goal, so the guys in the special teams meeting this week, they were staying awake. They were paying attention. And this is going to grab their attention, and it's going to grab their opponent's attention for the next 3 or 4 weeks, because you throw in these clips and these plays of what they're able to do in the special team area, and you're going to say, this is a unit that we have to prepare for and be at our best when we face them.
They are putting time back on the clock because as soon as that ball was recovered, Vance Joseph called his final timeout. And now, James, you got to go back to that challenge that Joseph had on that 8-yard completion earlier in the half. Didn't really see the great risk-reward there, and it cost him a timeout. So now Denver has no timeouts left, getting the football back with a minute to go.
But as a unit, as a team, you move forward from that. It's like having a holding play on 1st down, and you had 1st and 10, now you're 1st and 20. You don't sit around and go, oh, I wish we had 1st and 10. You don't have timeouts. You're going to get this punt caught probably within, 50, 55 seconds to play in the half, and you can move the ball.
Deshaun Hamilton is back due to receive the punt and is awaiting the football at his own 11-yard line. No block this time. High spiraling kick by Cook. Hamilton from his own 10. He's hit hard at the 14-yard line. Patrick Owasso special teams tackle, a 57-yard punt, and only a 5-yard return.
You know, he's hitting a target that's not moving. And that's the great thing. Now, there's helmet-to-helmet contact there. But you had a runner who was bracing, and you get that helmet-to-helmet contact. It happens so fast.
Did he lower his head to initiate contact?
I'm not sure if he lowered his head and kind of went into him, or if it's just incidental contact that you don't call.
That's the new rule this year, which has only been called twice in the NFL in the first 2 weeks of the season. Not called here. 51 seconds to go, no timeouts for the Broncos. And it's Devontae Booker who's slowed down. Ravens have all 3 timeouts.
And they've used them.
They'll use their first. We're getting word from New York that our rules analyst Gene Steratore saw that play on special teams and did think that should have been lowering the head to initiate contact, as you see it again.
I think it's happening so quickly, especially on a special teams play where you don't have as many officials around the ball as you normally would, because there were some who were 40, 45 yards back, and a couple that were on there because there are players like just going by, flashing by them, and then you get that hit. You see the helmets. Tough call to make in a fraction of a second. We have the ability to look at it in slow motion.
So after the Baltimore timeout, it's 2nd down and 10. Keenum is taken down. Suggs and Judon combined to bring down Case Keenum, and John Harbaugh has called his 2nd timeout.
You have sacks, and then you have covered sacks. Good pass rush here, but you can see the quarterback moving up into the pocket. His rhythm was past the time when he was ready to throw the football. And the pass rush finally got him because a result of great coverage down the field.
Suggs and Judon each get a half a sack on that play. Only Julius Peppers among active players and 4 career sacks. Mr. Suggs.
Remember the note on Suggs when he came out of college? He didn't run a fast 4. So they were worried about if he was fast enough to play. He's probably passed that test.
3rd down and 10. Keenum, and it's dropped. Cortland Sutton was wide open. That would have been a 1st down for Denver. And the drop by Sutton. And out comes Marquette King.
And not only does he drop the ball, but he stops the clock. Watch his eyes move off the football. I always talk to young receivers. I say, well, what's the most important thing when you're catching the ball? Okay, having great hands. I said, okay, close your eyes for a second. You've got to look that ball. You can't take your eyes off of it.
So the Ravens will still have that 1 timeout with 33 seconds to go in the first half. White waiting for the punt at his own 40. Hasn't been Marquette King's best half. As a 35-yard punt for King. And the Ravens are almost already in Justin Tucker field goal range.
You know, up here we'll say, well, they can work the middle of the field. Well, the inside linebacker should know that. But what the quarterback has to be able to do is influence those linebackers with his eyes. Guys who, aren't getting paid really to cover pass coverage all the time. So if he can work them with his eyes, he can have a chance.
Ravens, if they can get 10 yards, Tucker will be in great shape. Guess what? There's 8 yards right there to Crabtree. And John Harbaugh will call his final timeout with 22 seconds to go. Justin Simmons had the tackle.
If you're the armchair coach sitting at home, you go, why would he call timeout now? Because on your next completion, 22 seconds, you should be able to run up to the line of scrimmage and spike the football.
Tucker's already hit 52, which is his 7th consecutive field goal made from 50 yards or longer.
Is his career low 61?
Yes, 2013 against Detroit. The most accurate kicker in NFL history, 90% on his field goals. be a 59-yarder.
Rookie matchup down there at the bottom.
Trying to go to Crabtree again. Now they got to get up to the line quickly. It's a first down. Ball is spotted at the 34-yard line. 10 seconds to go.
Come on, dude. Stop the motherfucking ball.
And now Flacco spikes it with 4 seconds, and out comes Mr. Tucker.
We call him Mr. Tucker because he's hit 750 yards in a row.
When you are the most accurate kicker in NFL history, you get a Mr.
I saw a local commercial that he does on television this morning. And I mentioned it to him. I said, you did a great job acting. He told me I made his day. Well, this kick would probably make his day also.
This is from 52 yards away. Same exact distance of a field goal he made earlier in the half.
A couple snaps have been high.
Morgan Cox for this one looks to be good, and the field goal is good as well. Unbelievable. 8 in a row from 50 yards or longer. And at the half, the Ravens go into the locker room with a 20-14 lead. That's the end of the first half with the Ravens in front by 6. Halftime coming up after these first half highlights from Verizon. And a word from your local station.
Oh boy. Hey, Joy, a lot of people, not a lot of party.
Yeah. They're always about to play in the playlist.
I can't stream out here.
Joy can. She's got the new iPhone on Verizon.
Just got it. Best phone, best network.
Nice.
And only Verizon gives you 6 months of free Apple Music. Daryl, no. Read the room.
Sorry.
It's okay. Okay.
I did it.
I know what I'm about to say. I know this nigga ain't still asleep. What's good with you?
Oh shit, watching this game, man. Shit. About to start the third quarter and shit.
Yeah, we just went to halftime.
Oh, for real? What's the score up that way?
14-20. We up. Yeah, we up 14-20.
Yeah, I seen that running back run that shit in. Oh, they go Giovanni. Damn. Yeah, man.
Yeah, y'all not looking good.
I ain't worried about that, man.
But like I said, that's only first half. I mean, it is.
Yeah.
But as soon as this shit over with, I'm already streaming. Yeah, I'm streaming.
Oh shit.
I'm streaming and watching football at the same fucking time. I don't be playing. I don't care.
Well, you said your team on what? It's halftime, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Trying to see if this motherfucker's gonna do shit. There's some damn linebackers, but we out there holding tight and does shit.
BG, what's good?
Oh, she over there sleep.
Oh.
Look, we here. Look. She ain't worried about me yelling at the TV and shit.
Oh, all right. Well, you know how we get about our football.
Yeah. You know. You be wondering why the fuck they do that. How the stream going? Everybody chilling?
I'm halfway paying attention to it. I'm paying attention to football more than I'm paying attention to my stream.
Yeah.
But since it's halftime, let me look.
Yeah. I'll be in your stream later, bro.
Yeah, I know you will. You want them push-ups, and I'm gonna knock them out for you. I'm gonna go ahead and bang them shits right on out for you.
Yeah.
And then next game, when the next time, I don't even know when the next time we play, but you know, it's on and popping then.
Uh-huh. I know you're gonna want some get back.
Yeah, definitely want some get back. Some payback, as my man James Brown say.
Yeah. Whoa.
If we win, I'm gonna play that song for you while you're doing your push-ups.
What's that? What song is that? Oh, that James Brown?
Yeah, get some payback.
Oh, hell no. It be out good though, boop shit.
But I'm gonna holler at you after the game.
Okay, bet.
I'm gonna hit you up.
All right, bro.
All right. One.
All right.
Get the Verizon Halftime Report live online every Sunday. Brought to you by Verizon. Visit cbssports.com/Verizon. Friday, I'm ready. Buzz returns.
What do you got?
A few days ago, I was friended by someone calling themselves God. What? The thing is, I don't believe in God. I am determined to figure out who's behind this.
Maybe we'll make a difference in some people's lives. And greatest mystery of the universe solved. Win-win.
God Friended Me. Series premiere CBS next Sunday. In 2019, CBS is the home of Super Bowl 53. The NCAA Basketball Championship. This is real Masters in America. And now the PGA. CBS, the home of champions. CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report.
And welcome back to our New York studio and the Verizon Halftime Report. The best unlimited is on Verizon, America's most awarded network. Back here in Studio 43, I'm JB, along with Coach Nate, known as the Peach Cobbler, and Boomer. Let's get right to the highlights.
And here we go, the Bills and the Vikings. The Vikings gave Kirk Cousins a lot of bills, and the Bills are giving Kirk Cousins all he can handle. And this guy right here, Josh Allen, is doing his thing. Showing his arm and showing his leg. Right there, he dives for the pylon 9-yard touchdown. Watch him scramble right here. Anthony Barr sizing him up, big hit, right? Oh! He goes right over the top. Watch the replay. Hey, listen, you raise the Anthony Barr, I'll jump over it. 27-0. Bills over the Vikings. Sean McDermott saying, please don't do that anymore. How about Joe Flacco? Nice bounce back game for him. Javarius Allen right here in the touchdown pass. Flacco 224 yards in the first half. Remember, Case Keenum and his offense took a while to get going last week against Oakland. Right here. You see this? This is Philip Lindsay. He's going to get ejected from the game for throwing a punch. Baltimore leads at halftime. That game you're watching right here, 20-14. Oh, this is a good one, guys. Check this out. This is old school showtime. Scrambles left and he rolls right into the rocket. His wide receiver right there. That's Chris Conley, the 4-yard touchdown. And this right here, that was 12 TDs, which Todd Payton Manning threw 3 weeks. This is 13 TDs. The NFL record is yours, Pat Mahomes.
Cam Newton doing his run on his legs this time. Here's the fun. C.J. Anderson on this screen pass. He takes it all the way. Cam already has 2 touchdown passes on the day as they lead 21-14.
Here we have New Orleans down in Atlanta. How about this? Saints quarterback Drew Brees completes a pass to Michael Thomas to break the NFL record for career completions with 6,301. Congratulations to Drew. Matt Ryan, Falcons quarterback, throws it to Calvin Ridley, who grabs it and runs 75 yards for the second touchdown of the game. The Saints leading early in the third quarter, 16-14 over the Falcons.
And Ryan Tannehill usually doing his legs, does it with his arms right here. You can see him throw this nice touch pass, and Kenny Stills 34 yards out. That gives him a touchdown. They now trail still open in the third quarter, 10-7.
I mean, can that wall get any closer to the end?
No, he cannot. Here we go. Alex Smith, he's on fire again today. Connects with Jamison Crowder for the touchdown bounce back game for the Redskins of 28-10 over Green Bay.
Dude was talking about how these two teams love to muck it up. They don't score a lot of points. Right there, unfortunately, Blaine Gabbert takes a hit to the head by Malik Jackson. Malik Jackson was assessed a 15-yard penalty, leading with his helmet. Mariota comes in for Titans. 43.5. Neither team doing anything offensively.
Offense gave a lot for the New York Giants. Saquon Barkley takes us from 15 yards out. Eli Manning is hot. Total 14 in the first half, 175 yards. But Houston is driving down the third quarters and trail 20-6.
Okay, two of the best quarterbacks in the NFL playing. There's Carson Wentz making his 2018 season debut. First series right down the field. Touchdown. Hey, Andrew Luck's playing pretty good for the Colts. Colts, you know what they are? They're a little bit nasty. You know what I'm saying? They're keeping the game close to 7. How about Joe Flacco? Look at some of these throws. Play action right on the money.
Remember, they had 10 days off. They didn't play. Last Sunday, they played the Thursday prior to that against the Bengals. And certainly it has shown on offense. Quick release, good accuracy, giving his receivers a chance to make a play after he hits them with the football. And look at this throw right down the center.
Dropped it in, yeah.
Yep, that's exactly right. That's exactly what Joe Flacco should be doing. And I'll tell you what, remember, Denver is a second-half team. We saw that last week. And the other thing I just want to say right here, how good are these young quarterbacks in the NFL playing these days? Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Sam Darnold. The NFL is loaded, and it's going to be great watching these kids grow.
Yeah, and Baltimore, you got to give credit to Joe Flacco. I mean, we were talking about at the beginning of the season, how is he going to deal with the pressure? Joe Flacco, one of the best ever.
You know what, they got the running game going a little bit with Alex Collins. That sets up all the play action that they have. So I think that's the remedy you have going forward.
Yeah, you know, Baltimore's got a lot of great pieces. Joe Flacco, healthy for the first time in 3 years, doing well. But, hey, the Kansas City offense, that and Buffalo, those are two things that stand out to me.
You were a hurdler in...
I was a hurdler in high school.
Did you ever do that in the pros?
Oh, no.
Would I recommend it?
No. Stay on the ground.
Especially for a quarterback. Don't do it again. Don't do it again.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. The best unlimited is on Verizon, America's most awarded network.
New CBS Tuesday. Tell me you're watching. I never miss the show. NCIS.
Grab your gear.
We did it.
FBI. The kid put a bomb in that building. NCIS New Orleans.
It's all right, Donkey Kong.
Put the weapon down.
These are.
We go where we're needed.
Battle Rangers, open the door.
You're afraid of...
Shut up. CBS Tuesday.
Catch the Mom season premiere. CBS Thursday.
Discover the versatility of the Lexus LX. The RXL, now with 3 rows of seating. The dynamic style of the NX. And the rugged yet refined GX. So you can be in your element, in any element. With the luxury and capability of Lexus SUVs, perfect for any adventure.
Lease the 2019 NX 300 all-wheel drive for $339 a month for 36 months.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
What I needed.
Right on. A cup of Royal Farms coffee will help you feel alive again.
There's a lot to smile about in every Volkswagen. Hurry in and get a value-packed 2019 Jetta Aspers $179 a month. Now with the People First warranty.
After the last whistle, watch the Purple Post Game Show.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of all audience. Any produce of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Back in Baltimore, look at the first half numbers. The Ravens have a 20-14 lead on the Broncos. Here in the booth with James Lofton, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll hear from Shane Slater coming up. You saw in the stats, Ravens only have 28 yards rushing, yet they still have 20 points on the board.
Really think about the Ravens during the offseason. You go out and you acquire 3 new wide receivers, veteran wide receivers. You draft 2 new tight ends. You tell people you want to throw the ball, but then you want to complain about not being able to run it real well. So, and some of those yards have come through the fact that they toss the ball to the running backs on play action passes.
Let's take a look at our first half highlight brought to you by DirecTV. It was Joe Flacco's touchdown pass to Buck Allen.
An extension of the run game.
Flacco 19-28, 224 yards passing, and 1 touchdown in that first half. 56 yards passing. Another quiet first half for the Denver quarterback, who in the first 2 weeks at least has saved his best football for the fourth quarter. Remember, Denver is without their rookie running back Philip Lindsay, who was ejected for throwing a punch in the first half. Broncos get the football to start this third quarter with Devontae Booker on the return. Jane Slater caught up with both head coaches.
Well, Broncos head coach Vance Joseph told me they just need to play with more poise. He says it wasn't bad football, but it wasn't good enough. He said they've got to be better in coverage. And when he talked about poise, he said that doesn't just apply to just the players, but the coaches themselves. As for John Harbaugh, the head coach for the Ravens, he said it was a tough start for them, but great job to rally back. He did want me to ask you guys about this one. He is as confused about that Justin Tucker blocked kick. He said that was the big question for him on the film, was they just don't know what the rule is. He didn't think leaping over the line was part of that rule.
We have the answer, Jake. Funny that Mr. Harbaugh mentioned that as you see Freeman on the carry. We spoke with Gene Steratore at halftime, our rules analyst. James, what do you got?
You're supposed to be within a yard of the line of scrimmage if you're going to go over somebody. He was about a yard and a half, almost 2 yards back when he went over. Now, you go over, you cannot touch one of the offensive linemen. He cleared that barrier, but he was too far off the line of scrimmage to be allowed to leap over the line of scrimmage. He can go vertically straight up, but he cannot leap over when he's more than a yard off the line of scrimmage. So, John Harbaugh, who used to be a special teams coach, knows what he's talking about.
And Chief Steratore thought that was a missed call, and that is what hurt the Ravens in a big way. That is a field goal attempt that the Ravens should have had another chance at.
Yes. Now, one other thing, we've seen a couple of blocked passes on Case Keenum. We've seen a couple of blocked passes against Joe Flacco. The field is a little moist, so you don't get great traction when you're coming around the corner or flying up to the quarterback. Get your hands up. They've done that very well, the defensive linemen have so far in this ballgame.
The rain has almost stopped. Just a very light mist right now in Baltimore. It's second down and 10 for the Broncos. Keenum fires outside, incomplete, looking for Emmanuel Sanders, and it's third and 10.
One of the keys for Denver was getting those big chunk plays on first and second down and not having to rely to make your money on third down, because I think that's where the Ravens coming into this game had only given up 25% conversions on third down. When they get to third and 10, it's really, really tough to pick that up.
Here comes Weddle on a blitz. It's picked up. Keenum still in trouble though. Trying to move out of the pocket. Spins. He loses the football. It was Weddle who hit him. The ball rolls all the way out of bounds. They're saying it was an incomplete pass. So that's now 5 straight incompletions for Case Keenum. And that was all because of Eric Weddle that time. And great coverage downfield.
12 years in the league. Weddle, who we talked to, came into the league about 210 pounds. Now he's about 195 pounds. Just relentless to chase down Case Keenum and put a big lick on him. He's trying to get rid of this ball.
It's the 6th straight drive the Broncos had to punt. Marquette King with a good one this time to tip one in his own 11. And White tripped up at the 17-yard line. Another special teams play for Joseph Jones. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
Experience Control GX for Men, the first shampoo with a brain. So smart, it reduces gray gradually. The more you shampoo, the less gray you have. How smart is that? Gradually reduce gray with Control GX shampoo from Just for Men.
Howdy, folks. Is now a good time to talk about KFC's new Hot Honey Chicken? We take my extra crispy chicken and glaze it in my golden hot honey sauce for a crispy sweet heat that sneaks up on you. Try KFC's new Hot Honey Tenders Basket.
Wow, the new iPhone really exceeds all expectations.
Yep, and by getting the iPhone with our unlimited plan, you can get the best in entertainment.
TV and movies.
Yep.
Music.
If you want.
That video of you at the office party.
The one where I made out with Santa?
Yes.
Hey, you're supposed to delete that.
Oh no, technically that is also the best in entertainment.
He ghosted me. I'm in the North Pole. Yeah, right.
Upgrade your upgrade. Get the new AT&T Unlimited plan on the amazing new iPhone. More for your thing. That's our thing.
People rely on you to fix the leak. Prep the food. Keep it cool. And please your customers. No matter what people count on you to do, you can rely on the Ram ProMaster and ProMaster City to help you do it better than anyone else.
Now, competitive commercial van owners or lessees are eligible for these incentives on Ram ProMaster and ProMaster City.
You missed the cliffhanger at the head of the week essay. Now, Uber is back. I'm a new man. I like to win, so buckle up and prepare to have your mind changed. Full season premiere, CBS tomorrow.
New this fall, the Johnsons are moving in.
Our son Grover.
Grover? Grover Johnson? In the Neighborhood premieres October 1st. Live news, scores, and highlights. Streaming free across devices 24/7. CBS Sports HQ.
Tomorrow on CBS, one name says it all. Magnum PI on this series premiere tomorrow at 9/8 Central, only CBS. Ravens will start this drive at their own 17-yard line. Joe Flacco under center. Alex Collins, the running back. And handed to Collins. Up the middle with some room. Collins rushes for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 13 for Collins.
Yeah, this is where you see the offensive lineman doing that feed me. Let's do that again. We like that run. That was a big hole for us. So those offensive linemen, they love to be able to come off, knock the defense back a little bit, get them moving, because it helps when you finally have to throw the ball. Those defensive linemen aren't coming off with full head of steam.
Back to Collins. Following his blocks across the 35 and out to the 37-yard line. Josie Jewell, the rookie out of Iowa, makes the tackle for Denver.
So the armchair quarterbacks sitting at home watching the Ravens, well, they make some halftime adjustments. You don't really make halftime adjustments. These plays are plays that you practiced this week coming into the game. You're running them the same way. You just end up blocked more efficiently.
Looking deep for Brown. Good coverage. Flacco just has to throw it away. Pressure was coming from Wolf and Gotsis.
He's outside the tackle box. So that's a great job. You're going to get Crabtree, who's going to come up and then try and circle back this way. But it's good coverage by Roby, who's right on his tail. Crabtree kind of doesn't run out of that break and separate from Roby enough.
There's Von Miller, who's been quiet today for the Broncos. Came into the game leading the NFL with 4 sacks. So with Marty Morningweg, the Ravens offensive coordinator, dials up on 35. Flacco, nowhere to go. A flag is down. Flacco pulls on the run over the head of Chris Moore. Flag is down at the line of scrimmage. Here's Ron Torbert.
Offside. Defense. Number 95. The Parker penalty results in the first half.
Big penalty on Derek Wolf, the 7th-year man out of Cincinnati. And now 6 penalties for 55 yards against the Broncos.
Couple things. You change some of your defensive players. You give some of the players who in the first couple plays a rest. Von Miller's off the field. On Marty Morningweg's play sheet, there are plays that you're going to run with Von Miller standing on the sideline. This might be a chance to take a shot at him.
Send it handed to Collins. Chased from behind by Jewell, and not much doing that time on the ground for the Ravens. Todd Davis also in on the tackle. And now Ronnie Stanley.
It looks like whatever he's been wearing on that right arm, he's taking off.
He just threw his brace off. And so we told you earlier, the elbow injury for Stanley. He was wearing a brace on his right arm, rather. He just took it, threw it to the sideline. So no more brace for Ronnie Stanley right now. Second down and 10. Flacco to Brown, and John Brown has a Baltimore first down. Brown, we had a great chat with him on Friday. He said he had a 3-year, $15 million offer from the Buffalo Bills in the offseason. But he said that Baltimore was a place that he thought would make him happy. So he settled for a 1-year, $5 million deal instead of the promise of extra years on the contract. And he feels rejuvenated here. As he told us, he thought his time in Arizona had come to an end. It was time for a fresh start. He's so excited to be here.
Yeah, you wanted a double move, and Reggie Roby wasn't biting on the first part of that. So good job by Flacco. In the pocket, throw the ball over John Brown's head, get the second down. Don't try and make too much out of that play where you only had 2 receivers in the route, Brown and Crabtree.
You just showed your age. You called him Reggie Roby, the former punter.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's Bradley Roby, the 5th-year man out of Ohio State. And now second down and 10. That's right. Collins up the middle. It'll be third down for Baltimore. Von Miller in on that tackle. We told you about 4 sacks for Von Miller in the first 2 games. That is more than 10 teams. Yes, entire teams had in the first 2 games. Now 87.5 sacks for his career.
You want to pick up the first down, but you pick up a yard short of the first down, and you're in Justin Tucker's range again.
Third down and 6, 8th play of the drive. Flacco to Snead, another Baltimore first down. Tackle made by Chris Harris, but Snead gets just enough, and now we're going to hear from a very special guest. As we told you at halftime, Ray Lewis was honored receiving his Hall of Fame ring. A massive reception for the fan favorite. And right now, Jane Slater's with Ray Lewis.
Speaking of that ring, Andrew, I thought I'd have Ray show us this ring. I was told it took 11 weeks to make that. How does it feel to finally have that on your hand?
It's probably one of the most amazing accomplishments individually that you could ever even think of, right? Because now, as a kid, you always say, what does it mean to be the greatest? What does it mean to be called the best? And when you put on this ring, 300 million men have played this game. People have played this game. And to be amongst 318, my number is 315. Right? And so it's one of those special things that you feel it, and then you say to yourself, guess what? This chapter is done. I've done it. There's nothing else left to do. Yeah.
I wanted to ask you too. Hold on, let's check out this play here. All right, and yesterday, quite an impressive parade in your honor. What did it mean to see all of those fans show up to celebrate you and this accomplishment?
So listen, I heard love at least 2,500 times yesterday, and it was to see their faces, to see. I haven't played in 5 years, right? And to see that love just so strong in the community, the way Baltimore just loves me and respects me. Look, Baltimore got me to 19 years. Right? I'm 43 years old now, right? And so.
Ooh!
Great stuff. Thanks so much, Shane. We thank Ray Lewis for joining us as well. It was a 29-yard completion to Mark Andrews, and there's an injured Bronco down on the field. We'll step aside and come right back to Baltimore.
We're more than just $7.99 large two-topping pizza delivered. We're that more you realize. You're raising her right. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Looking good. At Booking.com, we can't guarantee you'll be good at that water jet thingy, but we can guarantee the best
best price on this hotel or any accommodation from homes to yurts. Booking.com. Booking.yeah.
Peekaboo, where's my favorite 1-2? That's math for 12. Hey, who's this guy?
I'm Aaron's agent.
Who are you? You're not his agent. Gabriel is his agent. Aaron.
He's my State Farm agent. We just combined his home and auto insurance.
Yeah, well, that's not possible because Aaron doesn't do combines without me.
What am I doing? They save me money.
Well, I was not expecting to get an arch rival today, but here we are.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
The new Galaxy Note 9 has more power than you need until this happens.
Flight 291 has been delayed.
Then you need a charge, and all the plugs are taken. Oh, well, there you go. But why have a remote control for your phone? Ah, that's why. And who needs a terabyte of storage? Unless...
No.
Right. The new Galaxy Note 9 has got more power than you need until you need it.
The Corona hotline is back, people. New year, new operator, same hotline. Come on here.
Tony, my fantasy team is down. I can't even watch. What do I do?
All right, grab a Corona.
Got it.
Now go back and sit with your friends. Done. And boom! You're doing it! Man, watching the game is all you can do.
But you're good at it.
I am. Thanks, Tony. Good time. Call now to find your game day beach.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Corona Extra. Find your beach. State Farm. Talk to an agent today at 800-STATE-FARM. And by the new super powerful Samsung Galaxy Note 9.
Denver safety Will Parks went into the blue medical tent. We'll get you an update just as soon as we can. First and goal for the Ravens. It's a handoff to Allen, and he takes it to the 3. Baltimore back in the red zone where they still have been perfect on the season. 11 for 11 scoring touchdowns in the red zone this year. During that last time out, Ronnie Stanley, we told you he ripped off his brace on his right arm. He just put it back on. During that last time out, the Ravens left tackle. Allen remains the running back. Flacco in the shotgun on second and goal. Flacco keeps it, throws. It's caught. Extra effort. And down at the 1 is Nick Boyle. Nick Boyle in his 4th year has never scored a touchdown, and he's not going to get much closer than that.
We've got a wide receiver out here who's kind of running a little bit of interference in Crabtree. If he runs his defender out of that area, Boyle, who breaks the first tackle, scores a touchdown.
So it's 3rd and goal. Alex Collins back in the game. And now a timeout called for by the Broncos with 7:29 to go.
Denver calls his first charge timeout in the second half. The 3 seconds in line.
Who have had so many injuries in that secondary, had 10 men on the field that last time. So you'd like to have 11 and possibly get a stop.
See Boyle's knee.
Yeah. That knee was down early, and then he got the extra yardage there, which is going to provide Denver with a shot at moving this ball back, another yard or so. But last time they did that, they lost a timeout. I don't know whether they would risk having a timeout here, but it certainly looked like his knee down. They see the red challenge flag in the hand of Vance Joseph, and he's all the way down to the 10-yard line asking about his knee being there. But you got to toss the flag out onto the field if you want to review.
The injury update for Will Parks, the Denver safety, is being evaluated for a concussion, and now Vance Joseph is going to challenge.
And see, he used the timeout because they only had 10 men on the field. Then we were able to show that again. His unit upstairs was able to take a look at it. Now they will review it.
We'll come back with the verdict right after this. Oh, you do 2 timeouts.
Exactly.
Oh, and we're still with you here in Baltimore, and as we were just saying, I thought we were a break, but Vance Joseph, if he loses this challenge, he would be cost him a timeout for losing the challenge, and he already called one for 10 men on the field. So this could really
set them back
big time.
But and winning the challenge is only going to garner them about a yard. So this ball will go back to about the 2-yard line. Now, if you can keep them out of the end zone from the 2, this is a very successful challenge.
The challenge is spot. The spot is not challengeable in this situation unless it's in relation to the goal line or the line of game. There is no challenge on the play. Denver will not be charged with a timeout.
So he said it's not challengeable, the goal line or the line to gain. So if you're trying to get a first down or scoring a touchdown, you can challenge the spot. So Vance Joseph, he learned something. He talks about that football 101 that they have. We're getting a little football 101 up here right now also.
Every Friday, the Broncos have football 101 where they talk as a team about penalties, situational football. There's a multiple choice test after, according to Vance Joseph. So the ball stays where it was. It's 3rd and goal. Flacco to Allen. And he's in for a touchdown. Touchdown of the game for Buck Allen. And once again, the Ravens score a touchdown in the red zone. They're now 12 for 12.
I love the look of the play. You take your fullback, your halfback, Alex Collins, you bring him up behind the right guard tackle, you send him in motion. Just all that subtle movement, and all you're running is a straight dive play. The first play that you taught the kids when they were 7 years old, just, hey, kick it, run right up, straight up the field. That's all you did. But all that other stuff to distract the eyes of the defenders helps you out when you're just running a simple dive play.
A monster drive for Baltimore. 14 plays, 82 yards. It took up over 6 minutes on the clock, and Buck Allen takes it in. They all scoring plays need to be confirmed in replay, so that's the holdup here before the extra point try by Tucker. And it's just been confirmed, so now Tucker can attempt the point after. Never missed an extra point in his career.
Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
Don't start that.
That one was close, though.
The Ravens have scored 20 straight points. Buck Allen makes it 27-14.
The demands are greater. The expectations higher. The jobs tougher. The world moves faster. So we made your truck even more capable with legendary Hemi power. No wonder more people are switching to Ram than ever before.
During Ram Power Days, get an average $10,433 in total values on select all-new 2019 Ram 1500 models in dealer stock.
What do you mean it's not working out, Craig? I mean, I'm just introduced you to my parents.
Mark and Sheila broke up. Really? Craig and Sheila broke up?
As long as office gossip travels fast, you can count on Geico saving folks money. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine.
We will be adding a soy option to the cafeteria menu starting in the new year. The east parking lot will be repaved next week, so plan on using the south parking lot instead. You could also use the Sir.
Escape to football with Buffalo Wild Wings. Try our new game day menu featuring $5 brats, cheeseburger and fries, cocktails, and pictures.
Wednesday, Survivor's back, and it's David versus Goliath. I gotta find my slingshot. Survivor, David versus Goliath, premieres CBS Wednesday.
Nobody cares.
Buck Allen has scored twice today for the Baltimore Ravens. They've opened up a...
Get it, dude.
Win on those matchups one-on-one. You see, once again, they have the same matchups on the outside.
Royce Freeman takes the handoff on first down. Freeman across the 30, hit hard by Jefferson, and a 9-yard run for Royce Freeman. What kind of sense do you have as to how much Denver misses Philip Lindsay, who was ejected in the first half?
They miss him a little bit, but I still believe that at some point, Vance Joseph, Bill Musgrave knew that people would kind of catch up with Philip Lindsay, and they've been able to run the ball. But passing, 7 out of 15 for 56 yards. You want 56 yards on the very first drive of the game, not through 2.5 quarters.
Freeman again, and Freeman has just enough for a Denver first down.
Good run call there by Bill Musgrave, the offensive coordinator. Pick up the first down. Just because it's 2nd and 1 and you know that you're behind, there's that urgency about throwing the football. You've got to win the outside matchups. Thomas, Sanders, they were once one of the elite tandems in the NFL, and they have been for the last 5 or 6 years, but they have to come up big if Denver wants to get back in this ballgame.
And combined for 4 catches today. Keenum, there's Sanders. And the tackle made by Marlon Humphrey, whose father Bobby was a first-round pick by the Broncos back in 1989. 3 years with the Broncos. Went to the Pro Bowl in 1990. Third catch for Emmanuel Sanders, who also has the 35-yard touchdown run.
When we watched Marlon Humphrey practice, I said, this kid is special. And I asked Ozzie Newsome about it. He said, well, you know, he's still coming around and didn't want to leave too much praise on him. But his ability to stop and start, watch him on tape in the run game, he's physical, and just another one of those Alabama athletes. When you're in the national championship year, you're going to turn out some good throws.
Keenum has a lot of time, throws across his body, and it's caught for a first down by Freeman. I mentioned the Alabama connections. 5 of the 53 for Baltimore are from Alabama.
You know, that little jump pass thrown back across your body to gain 3 yards, because when you throw back across your body, the defenders are still pursuing. They can cut underneath those throws. That's a dangerous, dangerous pass by Case.
Thomas making a move. Thomas inside the 15, but there is a flag back at the line of scrimmage.
Holding. Offense. Number 72. 2-yard penalty. Replay first down.
It's on the left tackle, Garrett Bowles. It negates a 39-yard gain.
You know, I love that we credit defensive linemen when they get sacks, when they force fumbles. But we need to really have another category when they cause holding calls. Because this huge chunk play that the Denver Broncos finally come up with on the pass from Keenum to Demaryius Thomas gets called back because of Terrell Suggs getting held. If he doesn't get held, he's going to sack the quarterback.
4.5 to go, third quarter, 1st and 20. After the penalty on Bowles, his second holding penalty this year. Keenum changing the play. Hands it off to Booker. And Booker is met there by Tim Williams and Brandon Carr. A reminder, Denver playing without Philip Lindsay back in the first half, ejected for throwing punches. Number 30 in white. And that was Lindsay heading back to the Denver locker room after he was ejected. So it's been Booker and Freeman carrying the load for Denver offensively without Lindsay. 2nd and 17. Taking a shot for Thomas. Good adjustment by Thomas. And he's got it. First down catch for Demaryius Thomas. A 22-yard pickup for the veteran Denver receiver.
You know, there have been some critics about Demaryius Thomas that he drops balls once in a while. But when you watch him play, he can do everything that you want from that position.
He swings one to Booker. Gets away from one. And then knocked out of bounds by Jefferson.
And a little bit of no huddle, a little bit of speed up the tempo. You slow the pass rush down a little bit. Still get the ball out of your hands quickly when you go to this no huddle offense.
8th play of the drive for Case Keenum and the Broncos. Booker the flag down.
Yeah, there was a hold.
Kenny Young, offense, number 60. 1-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
Kenny Young, the middle linebacker, did a great job in filling the run, and he's the one who gets grabbed. Kenny Young right there, get pulled down by number 60.
We got to give a lot of credit to this Baltimore defense. Without C.J. Mosley, without Michael Pierce, 2 starters. Kenny Young
Ray Lewis, too.
Kenny Young has 10 tackles.
He's active.
He's been everywhere out there today. And Chris Wormley, you'll see Mosley there on the sideline. Chris Wormley's done a nice job up front, filling in for Michael Pierce as well.
You get no coverage right over Demaryius Thomas right there in the front. Reynolds creeping over in that direction.
Another flag down, and Emmanuel Sanders drops it.
Trying to get a little too much run after the catch there.
Yeah, should have had it.
Offside. Defense, number 56. 5-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
It's on Tim Williams, the 2nd-year man out of Alabama.
Just a little bit of a lean out there on the outside.
John Harbaugh, Don Martindale both told us that Williams needs to play more. We've seen him out there a bunch today. As they continue to monitor Terrell Suggs' snaps as he creeps closer to the age of 36. Keenum, and that pass is caught by Sanders. Diving attempt by Jefferson to break it up. Thought he got there, but instead Sanders has the catch.
That ball's dying a little bit as it's getting out there. These balls are wet. They're just a little bit heavier. That ball's sticking down. Sanders does a nice job of getting his hands under so he can cradle it and make that catch. Now giving him a chance to pick up a 3rd down on this 3rd and 2 right here.
Denver has not converted any of their last 6 third down attempts. 0 for their last 6 on 3rd down. They have a 3rd and 2.
And they start with an empty formation. Whether or not they bring it back into the back one, too.
They don't. Keenum out of the shotgun. Throws, and it's incomplete. Intended for Sanders. Marlon Humphrey on the coverage. And now a late flag comes in as more words are exchanged. Been a number of post-whistle conversations today. Let's see who they get here.
It's against Denver, and it's a personal foul. This pushes them out of field goal range.
After the play was over, personal foul with necessary roughness. Offense, number 65. 15-yard penalty. The down counts. 4th down.
Wow. Huge penalty on Ron Leary, a left guard for the Broncos. And now Vance Joseph with the ball spotted at the 42-yard line, is going to have to send out his punter, Marquette King, instead of a field goal attempt with Brandon McManus. So a very costly penalty for Denver. Punt number 7 for Marquette King. 7th straight drive that's ended in a punt for Denver. And this one is down at the 4-yard line. So good job that time by Marquette King. 1:22 to go in the third quarter. Baltimore in front.
Right now, Domino's has a large $5.99 carry-out special. With a deal this amazing, you're going to need a ton of boxes. This week, carry out large 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each, only at Domino's.
It's the tasty berry flavor, so yell, Hail Berry when you toss it.
And then we can have a Rita, right, Ritas?
That's how we do it, Mandy. Hurry, Lefty, she's almost out of range.
Hail Mary! Yeah!
This is the Angel Oak, or simply the tree to locals. Some say the oldest living thing east of the Mississippi. In the last 500 years, it's weathered more than we'll ever know.
What's up, Ruby? What's good with you, homeboy? How you feeling?
Cell phone trigger.
Kidnapping.
Long range killing from Nikon sniper.
Don't even underneath. He's not that ball.
Evacuate this building.
FBI premieres Tuesday after NCIS. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Domino's. Order online at Domino's.com. And by Allstate, reminding you that football season is mayhem.
Definitely ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ray Lewis statue outside the gates here in Baltimore, and there's a good sign for Denver. Will Parks, we told you earlier, evaluated for a concussion. He has returned to the field at safety for the Broncos. Baltimore backed up to start this drive. Buck Allen trying to give him a little breathing room and picks up a couple of yards on the play. With 1:15 to go in the third quarter, Baltimore has a 27-14 lead on the Broncos. Case Keenum has had another slow start. 12-21 for 104 yards. Broncos have punted on 7 consecutive possessions.
Two personal fouls in it. Also two in front.
Broncos, the Brown has the catch right at the sticks. Those two continue to develop a nice rhythm, Flacco and Brown.
And if you notice the difference, remember when Case Keenum was throwing the ball to the side and it was dying and right at the feet of the wide receivers? This ball on a rope, Joe Flacco, obviously one of the stronger arms in the league, big, physical, strong guy, can withstand this type of work. And that's always the question mark when you come back here and you play in this element. These elements that are happening today.
3rd and 1. Flacco pitches it to Collins. And Collins has the first down. And now this season, Baltimore is 9 for 9 on 3rd and 1. And that should be the final play of the third quarter. Now Denver's had 2 fourth-quarter comebacks to start the season. They're going to need a third if they're going to stay undefeated. They trail 27-14.
horsepower does this thing got?
Doing great, Dad. Looking good, babe.
Are you filming?
At Booking.com, we can't guarantee you'll be any good at that water jet thingy. But we can guarantee the best price on a hotel like this one. Or any home, boat, treehouse, yurt, whatever. Get the best price on homes, hotels, and so much more. Booking.com. Booking.yeah.
Ruby, I don't know if you still here, but what you got going on for the day, dude? Yeah. Now, I could talk about playroom drama, but I'm not. I seen all the bullshit, but I ain't gonna speak on it.
Thank you! That was the Crown Royal water break. Moderate your drinking to stay in the game.
Okay, it's Ford Truck Month, and here's how it works. You take Ford F-150, work in best-in-class towing and payload, sweeten up the offer, and boom. Look who just saved a stack of cash on the most awarded brand in J.D. Power Initial Quality. And it's America's best-selling truck 41 years straight. It's buy now time, people.
Hurry in for 0% financing for 72 months on F-150 or get up to $11,500 total savings plus $1,000 military first responder bonus cash. After the last whistle, watch the Purple Postgame Show.
Start of the fourth quarter in Baltimore with James Lofton, James Slater, our entire crew. I'm Andrew Catalan. It's 1st and 10 for the Ravens. They lead it 27-14. Handing off to Collins. Collins to the 21. Tackle made by Todd Davis. Alex Collins today has already run for more yards than he did in the first two games combined, and now an injured Raven. That's Max Williams, who is grabbing his eye.
Poked in the eye. It's funny, that will stop you almost faster than any other injury, because when you get poked in the eye, it feels like that eyeball is sliding down your cheek.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't feel good either.
Yeah.
You see players stop, take their helmet off, they come over, and it just takes a while to get settled when that happens to you.
So Collins has 59 yards rushing today. In the first two games combined, he had 48 yards rushing. So some improvement in that regard, but still just 66 yards rushing for the Ravens today. Second down and 6 with Willie Snead in motion. Flacco's pass, batted down. Derek Wolfe got a hand on that one. Wolfe has started every game of his career for the Broncos.
It's funny, Joe Flacco looked at Wolfe and said, "Don't you know I'm 6'6"? I'm not supposed to be able to knock my balls down at the line of scrimmage."
Wolfe's 6'5". Still working on Max Williams on the sideline. Fourth-year tight end out of Minnesota. Third down and 6. Baltimore 7 for 12 on third downs today.
A little bit of an overload look on this side. Now just use the blocking pattern.
Here comes the pressure. Flacco launches deep for Brown. It's a trip ball. It's incomplete. Coverage on the play by Bradley Roby. And the pressure from Darian Stewart, the former Raven, coming off the edge, forced Flacco to get rid of that one.
Boy, great job by Flacco. Just one little step up to avoid the pass rush, and then just a flick of the wrist. And that's still a 50-yard throw down the field.
Big defensive stand for the Broncos, as they'll get the ball back with Deshaun Hamilton, the deep end. Pittsburgh to run. Hamilton up to the 45-yard line. Some good field position for the Broncos. You're watching the NFL on CBS. Your home for Super Bowl 53.
So you're telling me that I can surf the web on this refrigerator while I'm cooking?
The Samsung Family Hub. And with the Ring doorbell, it shows you who's at the front door. Add Total Tech Support, and we'll make sure it always works for you.
Who's the genius who dreamed up a refrigerator that shows you how to cook a souffle?
What else does it do? Does it tell me when we're out of milk? Actually, it tells your phone. No way. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I need one of these. Yes, you do.
I didn't believe it. Again.
Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth?
I want to believe it.
Ooh.
I'm not hearing the confidence. Okay, hold the name your price tool. Power options based on your budget. And
Angels. Heaven is a place on earth.
It's not a plan.
they make a heck of a team.
This is gonna be fun.
NFC powers collide on Thursday night. Kirk Cousins and the Vikings take on Todd Gurley and the Rams. When it's on. Thursday Night Football, Thursday at 8 on NFL Network, Fox, and streaming on Prime Video.
Ravens lead the Broncos 27-14. This is the 6th consecutive year that the Broncos have started 2-0. First team to do that since the Dolphins in the mid to late 90s. But if they're going to make it 3-0, they need to come from behind in the fourth quarter once again. As Royce Freeman has the carry. Now, Case Keenum has done very well in the fourth quarter this year, the first two games. Take a look at the numbers. A 70% completion percentage, 1 touchdown, no interception. So they've done it in their first two games, coming from behind in the fourth quarter, trying to do it again for a third straight game.
Do you think Case Keenum is thinking we got him right where we want him, down by 13?
Broncos fans are hoping that's the case.
Fourth quarter, just like I planned it.
Second down and 7. Keenum to Jake Buck to midfield. That's the first catch today for the second-year tight end. How about last week against Oakland? They were down 19-7 in the third quarter, scored 13 unanswered points. Big play on that final drive by Tim Patrick right there, and then Brandon McManus. The game-winning 36-yard field goal with 6 seconds left was the only time the Broncos led the entire game. Those final 6 seconds. Third down and 4 from midfield.
There's Thomas right in the slot.
Keenum good protection, fires, and it is caught for a first down by Emmanuel Sanders.
You know, you talk about a catching radius, and you think about a guy being able to reach up and stretch out. Well, Emmanuel Sanders has a catching radius that goes all the way down to about 1 inch off of the ground. He's able to get down and get those low passes.
Gain of 8 for Sanders as Booker gets a yard. How about this? Since Denver scored its second touchdown, the Baltimore defense has held Denver to just 3.4 yards per play. So, great start for Denver with touchdowns in each of their first 2 drives, but since then, just 3.4 yards per play. Keenum with pressure coming, gets away from Williams and throws on the run and completes it. Booker has another first down. Heck of a job by Keenum to escape Tim Williams.
The coverage is just good enough where it takes Keenum off of his first read. He'd love to be able to get Demaryius Thomas down the middle, but the coverage along with the pressure makes a move, get out of the pocket. Nice job by Keenum.
They continue to use tempo here. Booker falls forward for a couple. Back to New York. NFL Today update with Phil Simms.
All right, guys, thank you. Albert Wilson, 52-yard pass on the reverse to Jakeem Grant. Puts Miami up 21-17. Adam Gase loves those trick plays. Hey, how about that update all by myself? Back to Andrew James and James.
I'm impressed, Phil. I'm impressed. You should ask for a raise.
Is JB out getting coffee? Is that what's going on?
Dolphins trying to get to 3-0. Second down and 8. Freeman is hit behind the line, and there is Jefferson. We told you in the first half, an adjustment that John Harbaugh wanted to make. He wanted to see Jefferson play closer to the line of scrimmage today. Well, you saw him right there.
But Denver come in. They had 157 yards on the ground per game, so you're going to stop the run, and you tell Jefferson, we're going to put you up near the line of scrimmage. And when he was at practice on Friday, he was bumping into the scout team guys a little more violently than what you'd like against your own guys. He's been doing the same thing here on Sunday.
1 yard loss. It's 3rd and 10. Keenum. And it's caught by Courtland Sutton inside the 10-yard line and dragged down by Brandon Carr. And it's 1st and goal for the Broncos.
A basketball player. Well, at least for 3 games at SMU under Coach Larry Brown. Guys who can pivot, position themselves for that one-on-one 50-50 ball. Nice job by Courtland Sutton.
21-yard gain. It's 1st and goal. Keenum back to the air. Has the tight end Ironman. And Ironman shoved out by Anthony Levine at the 5.
The Ravens like to do a lot of different things on defense, and right now, when the pace is coming at you quickly, communication is important, and guys are covering the guys one-on-one, but Keenum is just making throws to where the defense can't make the plays, and that's the mark of a good quarterback. Throw it to your guy, away from their guy. Sounds easy to do, but everybody doesn't do it real well.
10th play of the drive, with 9.5 to go. Keenum, offense flag is down. Now there's 2 flags. Keenum just throws this one away. And this looks like it's going to be a hold against Denver.
Holding. Offense, number 72. 10-yard penalty. We play second down.
Another holding call on Garrett Bowles, and that's now 10 penalties for 100 yards against the Broncos.
Well, he was set up for the pass rusher to rush outside. When the guy jumped inside, he had to grab him because he's coming straight at his quarterback. And are there good holds and bad holds? That might have been a good hold if your quarterback is looking the opposite direction and it's a sack fumble.
First 2 games, the Broncos had a combined 95 yards in penalties. 100 today, still with 9:17 to go.
Emmanuel Sanders right there in the slot, covered by a linebacker.
Touchdown off the board, but no interception for Owasso, the first of his career. There's an injured Bronco down behind the play. And that's the tight end Hireman. We're back to Baltimore in a moment.
A better SUV dares to ask why not? Like, why not Versal? Master of all seasons, all the prizes kind of Versal. Why not turn up the comfort? First class comfort. Why not make it rugged? But also smart. And of course, reliable.
What's good?
They want to end with a big statement. Huh?
I'm just sitting there watching football. What's good with you? Matter of fact, be right back.
Hey, chillax. A lot of people, not a lot of party.
Yeah. They're always about to play in playlists.
I can't string out here.
Joy can. She's got the new iPhone on Verizon.
Just got it. Best phone, best network.
Nice.
And only Verizon gives you 6 months of free Apple Music. Daryl, no. Read the room.
Sorry.
It's okay. Okay.
I did it. DJ!
$2.99 for Car Hub Classic. What a steal.
Steal. That's a heist.
Put this on. Guys,
I don't think I can eat it, man.
It's all part of the plan, my friend.
Get a quarter-pound double cheeseburger or a Slinger Plus Tots for $2.99. Try it today.
what can be done about the historic damage and flooding that storms like Florence are leaving behind? Find out on 60 Minutes tonight.
It's the start of Big Bang's final season. Anything can happen.
I'm just worried that he'll grow distant and seek solace in the arms of a heavily muscled longshoreman. Where would I find a longshoreman? Along the shore. It's in the name.
Big Bang's final season begins CBS tomorrow, followed by the season premiere of Young Sheldon.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Honda's family of SUVs, sized to fit your life. Verizon, the best unlimited is on Verizon, America's most rewarded network. And by Sonic, this is how you Sonic.
Case Keenum throws his second red zone interception of the season, and he now has 5 picks in the first 3 games. He had 7 interceptions all of last year with the Vikings. Alex is hit hard. Let's go back to the interception.
You know, after the interception, Case Keenum happens to be the last line of defense, and just a little shove in the back, it's right out there in front of the officials. You look at the penalty, you go, well, it's not a malicious block, but it is in the back.
It's wrapped up by Josie Jewell. During the timeout, Ron Torbert corrected the number of the person penalized for the Ravens. You saw it on that last replay. It was number 99, Matthew Judon, not number 98, Brandon Williams. And that penalty wiped out the touchdown return by Owasso.
And the defenders who had to run on that last play, they're hoping that the offense can sustain this drive so that they can catch their breath on the sideline.
3rd down and 13. Inside 8 minutes to go. Miller moved. Now Hurst is pointing at him.
Well, Miller comes across, and the offense reacted to his
zone infraction. Defense, number 58. Under a penalty. It's 3rd down.
Smart play by James Hurst, the right tackle.
Exactly. Once again, a little bit of voice inflection. And once he crosses the line of scrimmage, because if he doesn't cross the line of scrimmage and the offense moves, then it's on the offense.
Miller still without a sack today, had 4 in the first 2 games. So 3rd and 13 turns into 3rd down and 8. Looking for Crabtree, and John Harbaugh will send out his punter, Sam Cook. So good job, Denver, defensively to try to get the ball back for their offense.
And Von Miller normally affects plays by being the pass rusher. There he is. He's just in the vision of Joe Flacco because Crabtree was trying to run a quick slant, couldn't run it because of Von Miller having the underneath coverage. So good job dropping in coverage and reading quarterback eyes.
Cook gets this one off. Hamilton drifts over to the 18-yard line. Hamilton out of bounds at the 30. 7:22 to go. Ravens still in front, 27-14.
Peekaboo, where's my favorite 1-2? That's math for 12. Hey, who's this guy?
I'm Aaron's agent.
Oh, you're not his agent, Gabe. Gabriel is his agent. Aaron.
He's my State Farm agent.
We just combined his home and auto insurance.
Yeah, well, that's not possible because Aaron doesn't do combines without me.
What I do when they save me money?
Well, I was not expecting to get an arch rival today, but here we are.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Tile. It's unstoppable. It can go on the floor, the walls, into nooks and crannies. It can go everywhere. The Home Depot has Tile's latest trends and textures, from classic to unexpected, all at an unexpectedly low price. Tile. See where it can take you. Get slip-resistant tile from LifeProof, starting at $199 a square foot. The Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
Saver card. Earn 4% cash back on dining and 4% on entertainment. Now when you go out, you cash in. What's in your wallet?
Juicy marinated steak, fluffy eggs, stacked 3 layers high. Introducing the new $2 steak and egg stacker. Stacked with everything you need to take on your morning. Only at Taco Bell.
Life's bleachable moments need Clorox bleach. Looking for the new season of Young Sheldon?
Over here! Over here!
Our favorite boy genius is back. The Young Sheldon season premiere, CBS tomorrow.
Next Sunday, CBS's Super Bowl season continues with a great doubleheader. First, AFC East showdown, Miami and New England, and then Drew Brees drives New Orleans to New York to face Eli Manning and the Giants. And of course, the day kicks off with the NFL Today at noon Eastern on CBS. So Case Keenum now with 5 interceptions on the season, most in the NFL. Gets the ball back at his own 30-yard line. And on first down, it's the rookie Royce Freeman still turning those legs, and he's got a Denver first down, a gain of 12.
And that is a keep the pass rush honest run. Get guys firing off the ball. But what you have to look at now, you have to start looking at the clock if you're Vance Joseph. You've got 7 minutes to play. You hope that you can get 2 possessions, score touchdowns on both of them, and in between, stop the Baltimore Ravens once again.
Keenum looking for Thomas. Incomplete, and a flag comes in. Brandon Carr had the coverage.
That ball was not thrown in a spot where Demaryius Thomas could have really gotten it. He would have had to work through Brandon Carr. Brandon Carr is so frustrated here.
That's
He thought he was
interference.
good coverage.
Defense, number 24. The ball in place at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
A 17-yard penalty against Brandon Carr, who started his 163rd consecutive game, the longest active.
NBC, what you talking about?
Of the Chargers. First and 10. Keenum on the run. Fires to Thomas right at the chains. It's going to be a half-yard shy of a first down with 6.5 minutes to go.
So you want to hurry now, but you don't want to be in such a big rush that you don't get the play right or the formation or get lined up or get set.
And now the whistle. And a timeout called by the Ravens. Stopping the clock with 6:16 to go. Coming up on the State Farm postgame show, join JB, Phil, Nate, Boomer, and Coach Cower. All the latest NFL scores and highlights all coming up on the State Farm postgame show.
At the outset of this game, remember James Slater talked about the communication. Eric Weddle shuttling the plays and getting those plays to the rest of the defense. When you're in that hurry-up mode, Eric Weddle is supposed to line up 12 to 15 yards deep in center field. He has to come up, get the play called during the no-huddle period, run back, sprint back to his position, and then also jostle around just enough with Tony Jefferson, the other safety, so that you don't give Case Keenum a set look and be able to figure out the defense too early.
Defense, though, at times against Cincinnati, certainly when C.J. Mosley went out, did not look like they were on the same page. Without Mosley and Michael Pierce today, haven't seen a lot of communication breakdowns for this Ravens defense. Second down and 1. Keenum rolling right. Now comes back to the left and just fires this one away. So good coverage downfield by the Baltimore secondary, and it's third down and 1.
Great job by Weddle in deep center field, reading the post-corner combination that was on his left to the right side of the offense, and also, not binding up on the run play. That's important to do when you realize that they have to throw the ball over your head to get to the end zone.
Third down and 1. First down. But the clock continues to tick as Andy Janovich picks up the first down.
That run gives Janovich one more carry than he has reception for his career. He came in with 10 and 10. Now he has 10 career rushes, 10 career receptions. So he'll find a way to catch a pass to even that out.
Again, Denver without Philip Lindsay, ejected for throwing a punch in the first half. Williams coming, flag is down. It's going to be a hold on Denver. And Keenum now just throws this one away.
When you scramble out of the pocket, and your guys have a grip that's legal on the defender, don't leave the pocket. You're going to be holding the 60.
Second penalty on Connor McGovern. And now 12 penalties against the Broncos today.
He has them, and then when he leaves the pocket, that little bit where he's kind of tugging at him to try and, have that contact remain, that's where the holding starts. But he did a good job until his quarterback scrambled out of the pocket.
With 5:20 to go, Denver, no doubt, in 4-down territory here. They have to find the end zone. Field goal isn't doing any good.
You've got to claw away at this 20 yards that you need to pick up piece by piece.
Keenum and Booker spins his way to the 36-yard line, and now Denver really has to hurry.
That's a good job in zone coverage, keeping the running backs in front of you or filtering out of the backfield, and then making the tackle on.
Keenum to the sideline. That one is caught by the tight end, Jake Butt, his second catch. And it's third down, a gain of 5 for Butt, who played for John Harbaugh's brother Jim at Michigan.
And under 5 minutes, that getting out of bounds stops the clock. Butt did a good job on the sideline, taking both those feet down, inbounds, and then getting out of bounds. It's like I said, once again, has the clock stopped now.
They need 10 yards for a first down. Third down and 10 for Case Keenum and the Broncos. Keenum fires, caught for a first down. Give that one to Demaryius Thomas. Owasso makes the tackle, and now Thomas hobbles off the field. Deshaun Hamilton, the rookie, will run out to replace Thomas. No huddle here for Denver with 4.5 to go. A gain of 15. All the way to the 6. Anthony Levine on the stop. Now there's injured Raven. It's Matthew Judon, who's sitting at the 20-yard line. He was questionable on the injury report with a hamstring injury. third-year man out of Grand Valley State. And he will slowly head off to the Baltimore sideline.
He takes an inside pass rush move up here at the top, comes around, and then he ends up kind of like it's in a pile at the end of the play. And a lot of this, you know, up here where we're nice and comfortable, I realize down there how fatigued players can get at the end of the game. You're going all out to make a play, and all of a sudden that adrenaline leaves your body, and you realize that stuff is hurting. You don't know where it's hurting. Is it the ankle? Is it the thigh? Is it the calf? You just know that something's hurting.
Emmanuel Sanders has 23 career touchdowns in the red zone. Has not been targeted in the red zone this year. As Freeman took the handoff. And I don't think they got the first down. They did not. It's 3rd and 1. Marius Thomas still on the sideline. We saw him hobble off a moment ago.
Here's Weddle right on the outside of the line there.
They run it, and he did it again. It's 4th down. Terrell Suggs on the tackle for the Ravens.
Just a stout play at the tail end of the line. You're running that Suggs and Weddle, the two veterans combined over there. You got 28 years of football experience, but those guys weren't giving up an inch.
You like 2 runs right here in the red zone in a row?
Well, now I don't like them now that they're done and called, but and you got 12 guys in the huddle there.
Wow, flag is down. Another penalty against Denver.
Offense 12 men in the huddle. A 5-yard penalty.
13 penalties for 120 yards.
When you have that personnel grouping in that issue, the quarterback is the one who should step out of the pocket, out of the huddle rather, so that you can get those people in, because they're talking to him in his ear. We've got a different personnel group coming in. That quarterback should step out of the huddle so that he's got the 12 guys, the other guys are coming onto the field and going on.
So now it's 4th and 6 from the 11-yard line. Terrell Suggs having a monster game. 5 tackles, 1.5 sacks, 2 quarterback hits, and a forced fumble.
Empty backfield to Marius Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders, 2 go-to guys up top.
Keenum with pressure coming, and it is incomplete. And it was Suggs who came on the blitz. And the Baltimore defense gets the job done once again. Denver fails in the red zone.
So, NBC, you happy I turned on the motherfucking light? And don't worry about my finger.
He thought he might get a call there. Sometimes you got to earn it down here, not just hope the officials give you the call.
So Suggs, who turns 36 next month, we read you his stat line before that 4th down. A monster performance on the day. And Ray Lewis as Alex Collins turns the corner.
A nice job staying in bounds by Alex Collins, who could have been run out of bounds. Now he forces Denver to use a timeout.
Gain of 9. Now Denver uses its 2nd timeout. They have 1 remaining. Well, we met with John Harbaugh on Friday. He said, look, we got so many young guys, and Terrell Suggs, as we told you, about to be 36. We almost kind of put him on a pitch count these days, about 40 snaps a game. And here we are late in the 4th quarter, and Suggs looks fresh and puts the pressure on Keenum before setting completion.
And he said he wanted him fresh in that 4th quarter. And you got to remember, you mentioned pitch counts, so we're mixing sports. Terrell Suggs is a home run hitter. He's not out there just trying to get on base. He's out there swinging at that quarterback, trying to make big plays, chasing plays down. He's been all over the field today.
2nd and 1. He is stopped at the line of scrimmage, so Vance Joseph uses his final timeout. Clock stops with 2:45 to go, and it's third down. How about the day for Suggs, Mr. Lofton?
And I talked about the fact that when he came out of Arizona State, people thought he might have been a step too slow.
Yeah, it's about 10 watts.
Those holding calls against you. That means that you're able to dip, grip, get around that corner, and those are just as big as the sacks because they pile up for yardage in the same manner.
Now, coming into the game, Joe Flacco was 4 for 4 on 3rd and 1 this season, the most first downs of any player in the league on 3rd and 1. We asked him, what do you look for in those situations? And he laughed. He said, I don't look for anything. I put my head down and I just fall forward. Do they call Flacco here on 3rd and 1? No, they play fake it to Allen. Flacco's going to try to get to the outside. He is running. And another 3rd and 1 conversion as he flips the ball in the air.
And he dives and he stays in bounds. So, Joe Flacco, sure you draft Lamar Jackson, who has great wheels. But Joe Flacco, he says, I got wheels of my own. They might not be 4-4 wheels, but they're good enough.
He's now 5 for 5 on 3rd and 1 this season, and as a team, Baltimore 10 for 10 on 3rd and 1.
With just the smarts at the tail end of that play to understand situational football, to stay in bounds, fantastic job.
And it's going to be a happy 56th birthday for John Harbaugh. 2-minute warning here in Baltimore.
Your Highness, thank you for the invitation.
Yes. No, I'll notice much.
Why you in here fucking with my key? Why? I need to know these things. Yeah, no. First of all, your name is anonymous. I know.
Attention to detail. And going above and beyond. That's what it takes to do things the right way. With Rocket Mortgage, you can count on us to get your mortgage right. Because when it comes to buying a home, the right way should be the only way. Rocket Mortgage, America's largest mortgage lender and proud supporter of college athletics.
NFL on CBS is sponsored by Bud Light. Enjoyed by Giant Blue fictional nights everywhere. And by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
State Farm postgame show. Join our guys back in New York for all the latest NFL scores and highlights coming up on the State Farm postgame show. All the Ravens have to do is take 2 more knees, and this one is done. Joe Flacco converting again on 3rd and 1, and they just wish John Harbaugh a happy birthday up here on the scoreboard in Baltimore. His team will go to 2-1. So you look at the records. Since 1990, 2-1 teams make the playoffs 54% of the time. 1-2 teams just 24% of the time. And for Baltimore, they're not going to be home again until October 21st. They have 3 straight coming up on the road and 4 of their next 5. So this is a big win for the Ravens at home against the 2-0 Broncos team. And when you flip it to Denver, they are now 1-10 in their last 11 road games. And even though they came out last night instead of Friday, same result as last year as they fall to 2-1 on the year.
Andrew, when I look at the Ravens' upcoming schedule, especially for the next 2 weeks, they have games against Pittsburgh, at Pittsburgh, and then at Cleveland that gets their blood boiling. So it doesn't matter if they're playing them here, if they're playing on the road. They don't look at those games and say, oh, this is going to be a tough game to get up for. They're excited by, I think, these next 2 games, and then obviously Tennessee after that.
And that will do it from here in Baltimore on a very special day for Ravens fans as Ray Lewis received his Hall of Fame ring at halftime. And since 2006, Baltimore has now won 20 of 22 home games in the month of September. Joe Flacco finishes with 277 yards passing and a touchdown. And a tough day for Vance Joseph, specifically the offensive side of the football. Again, they were without Philip Lindsay, who was ejected in the first half for throwing a punch, but Case Keenum, another red zone pick. Now 5 interceptions for Keenum in the first 3 games of the year.
That, and in addition to those 2 big personal fouls that they had that cost them drives, cost them the ability to score points. That's tough to do against a great team that plays great at home.
13 penalties for 120 yards for Denver. Final score, Baltimore 27, Denver 14. Coming up next, the State Farm postgame show. For James Lofton and James Slater, our entire crew, this is Andrew Catalan saying so long from Baltimore. We'll send you back.
Welcome to the State Farm Game Break Show.
So the Eagles get their second victory of the year. Game of the day, though, so far down in Atlanta, where the Saints and Falcons are tied at 37, less than a minute to go. Drew Brees, 3 touchdown passes. Matt Ryan, 5 touchdown passes. Can he lead the Falcons to the win? Sam Rosen, Chris Carter, and Sarah Walsh will tell us.
7 career game-winning drives in fourth quarter or overtime. And we welcome those of you who are watching the Philadelphia Eagles defeat the Indianapolis Colts 20-16. Sam Rosen, Chris Carter, and Sarah Walsh here in Atlanta. We have had a tremendous game, go back and forth. We're tied at 37 with 36 seconds remaining in regulation time. And the Falcons have the ball, 2nd and 10. Matt Ryan, who's thrown 5 touchdown passes, slips away from Cameron Jordan. Jordan chasing him. Ryan out of bounds up at the 43-yard line. What a game it's been by 2 of the great quarterbacks in the game. Matt Ryan, 26 for 34, 376 yards, 5 touchdowns. Drew Brees, 30 for 38, 325 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions for either man.
No interceptions and only 8 incompletions to match the 8 touchdowns by both quarterbacks.
Here's 3rd down for the Falcons. Have to get to the 48. Blitz coming. Ryan Hayes, he throws. Big hit by A.J. Klein, the linebacker.
Great job by the defensive coordinator, Dennis Allen. He's going to dial up a blitz. They've been playing very, very vanilla, afraid to build a blitz. Where do you want to blitz against Matty Ice? In the A gap. A.J. Klein makes the vicious hit to his midsection, not able to step into his throw, incompletion.
The A gap being
either to the right of the center, that's the A gap. To the left of the center, that's the A gap. There's an A, B, and C gap on each side.
Matt Bosher to punt it away. Fair catch. Called for by Ted Ginn. at around the 13-yard line. So the Saints have the ball with only 16 seconds remaining. They have 2 timeouts, and Drew Brees looks like he's ready. Just let me go out there and throw a couple.
In a normal situation, you can't trust the quarterback to throw the ball, but this guy's one of the best that's ever done it. I believe they'll take a knee and go to overtime. No need taking a chance. Strict sack. You got the ball backed up. What is the probability with only 16 seconds to go get yourself where you can kick the game away?
Drew Brees, you saw that top part of the graphic, has set the all-time NFL record for completion, passing Brett Favre with his completions today. He needed 14 coming into the game. He's had 30. Drew Brees came into the game having completed 65.
Yo, Greedy, what's good, fam? Just watching football like the title say. What's good with you, homeboy? How you feeling?
Fourth, the Saints scored on the first possession of the game, then took the lead. And then they've gone back and forth with 8 lead changes. Now tied at 37. Dan Quinn, the head coach of the Falcons, gets his guys up in this important division game. Coin toss.
My motherfucking nigga. Man, yo, I called you. I was worried about you, my nigga. Real talk. Yeah, it definitely was good. We came out with the W. Chris, what's good with you, my nigga? Anytime we come out with the W, we got a good game. You know what? Since I know you alright, I'm about to roll up something. I mean, I was gonna roll up something anyway, but you know, I'm dedicated to you. Oh, by the way, how y'all like the shirt? I mean, I got kind of step back a little bit. Oh shit, man, fucked up. How y'all like the shirt? Gotcha. I'm gonna put that in your inbox as soon as I finish rolling this blunt. bomb. So what the fuck is up with y'all? Everybody, all 5 people in here. And I've really been streaming way longer than I generally do. But what's up with y'all? Oh shit. That's right, I dropped it when I got up. Hold on, let me lock you in. So go ahead and delete the old number. I'm guessing so. All right. Because I was looking funny at the shit.
Gotta be careful to name your children. Giving a child the wrong name could be a disadvantage economically for the rest of their life. A recent survey of potential employers said the more ethnic or urban names sound, the less likely they'll even consider employing them. They throw those applications right in the trash. Gotta know what a name means. My name is Daryl, that means beloved. My manager's name is Gary, that means warrior. Daquan means not hiring. He realized, what about Barack? He had an ethnic name. He ascended to the presidency, but Barack had 2 things behind his name a lot of motherfuckers don't, like Harvard and graduate. You got that behind your name. It don't matter what's in front of you. Your name is Daquan and you went to DeVry. Get ready to drop a lot of fries.
Alright, this is me being born about to find some bullshit on Netflix. So yeah, feel free to find somebody else to watch. Good luck with that. Yeah, well, don't nobody know what you look like, so whatever. Did I hurt your feelings a little bit? Did you not get the response you was expecting? Bitch, please. Yo, Rock, it finally showed up, yo. I gotta step back a little bit.
I don't know what you're thinking. Oh no, Thor's in a cage. How did this happen? Well, sometimes you have to get captured just to get a straight answer out of somebody. It's a long story. Basically, I'm a bit of a hero. I spent some time on Earth. Fought some robots, saved the planet a couple of times. And I was searching through the cosmos for some magic, colorful Infinity Stone things. Didn't find any. That's when I came across a path of death and destruction, which led me all the way here into this cage, where I met you. How much longer do you think we'll be here? Thor, son of Odin.
Sasha, son of a bitch, you're still alive. I thought my father killed you like 500,000 years ago.
I cannot die, not until I fulfill my destiny and lay waste to your home.
You know, it's funny you should mention that, because I've been having these terrible dreams of late. Asgard up in flames, falling to ruins, and you, Surtur, are at the center of all of them.
Then you have seen Ragnarok, the fall of Asgard, the great prophecy.
Hang on. I'll be back around shortly. No, I really feel like we were connecting there. Yeah.
Okay, so Ragnarok, tell me about that. Walk me through it. My time has come. When my crown is reunited with the eternal flame, I shall be restored to my full might. I will tower over the mountains and bury my sword deep in Asgard.
Hang on. Give it a second. I swear, I'm not even moving. It's just doing this on its own.
I'm really sorry.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You're going to put your crown into the eternal flame, and then you'll suddenly grow as big as a house?
A mountain.
The eternal flame that Odin keeps locked away on Asgard.
Odin is not on Asgard. And your absence has left the throne defenseless.
Okay, so where is it, this crown?
This is my crown. The source of my power.
Oh, that's a crown. I thought it was a big eyebrow.
It's a crown.
Anyway, it sounds like all I have to do to stop Ragnarok is rip that thing off your head.
But Ragnarok has already begun. You cannot stop it. I am Asgard's doom, and so are you. All will suffer. All will burn.
Oh, that's intense. You know, to be honest, seeing you grow really big and set fire to a planet would be quite the spectacle. But it looks like I'm gonna have to choose option B, where I bust out these chains, knock that tiara off your head, and stash him away in Asgard's vault.
You cannot stop Ragnarok. Why fight it?
Because that's what heroes do. Wait until
what made us raise.
Subject, first of all, what's good? I don't know who the fuck this motherfucker is. I'm about to check his credentials. Or her. I don't know. It might be a bitch. Yep, you gotta go. You don't got shit. Don't need you, don't want you. Don't like you. Bye-bye.
Folded, son.
I make mistakes all the time. Everything seems to work out.
Should just put the shit down there. Oh shit. I fucked up the church's money, folks. Sorry, folks, we are currently experiencing technical difficulties. I gotta put this motherfucking piece back on this goddamn camera. I don't know why they make it so fucking flimsy. Oh, wow. Bum. Shit. Yeah, it was pretty accurate. I mean, a lot of them, they kind of be trying to stick to the motherfucking script.
Never seen a while. I can really use a fast exit. I do.
Mondale was an idiot.
Oh, thank you.
This job should have made him rich. Now, the job ain't easy, but it does have its benefits. The Bifrost gives me access to everything Nine Realms has to offer. I mean, it's all mine for the taking. Behold, my stuff.
Ooh.
I'm particularly fond of these. I pulled them out of a place on Midgard called Texas. I even named them Des and Troy. You see, when you put them together, they destroy.
Now, come on. No, that's next Saturday, dude. I'm gonna be amped up for that shit. That's something I wanted to see on this shit. I'm just streaming because I'm bored. I mean, I could actually cut this shit off. I don't care. I mean, it's not like I'm not going to watch Netflix or whatever the fuck I'm going to find. I already watch football. My team won. I'm good. Although, yeah. Let me go ahead. Yeah. Let me call a nigga. I do owe my mind 10 push-ups.
What up, bro?
What up, nigga?
Shit. Look at my wounds over here.
Yeah, I'm happy about that. But you gotta get this shit out the way so I don't have to hear about it no more.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this shit out the way.
So I don't have to hear about it no more.
Huh?
So I don't have to hear about it no more.
Oh yeah, we can put this all to bed today, bro.
Tell sis, don't be back there laughing. What the fuck you out there laughing for? You back there laughing. You should be in the kitchen getting my motherfucking plates together.
Ain't about me, it's about you.
So let me know when you're in my stream.
All right, hold on, let me.
You think it's a game? You back there giggling and hee and kiki and this shit. I hear you back there kikiing. Take your time. I ain't in no rush to do these motherfucking push-ups.
Yeah, all that shit coming through there like that?
What? Yeah. What the fuck is you doing? Let me bang these bitches out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold up, what the fuck? Hold on. The camera angle was a little fucked up. I'll go ahead and bang on another 10.
Seeing that motherfucking carpet like you work at the fucking spot, nigga.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, hell nah, nigga.
Yep. That's what you all got. Nah, nigga. That's exactly what the fuck you gave me. You really want me? Alright.
What type of shit is this?
I'm gonna do them again. Actually, technically, I'm doing 30 push-ups right now. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Alright, hold on. What the fuck? Ain't nobody doing no military push-ups around this bitch. I ain't had to do no military. Hell no. You ain't give me, hold on, nigga. You ain't give me no military push-ups. You ain't do that shit. No, fuck that. You know what? Fuck y'all, man. I just reneged. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I gave y'all 30 push-ups. No, nigga, fuck that. Hold on. Let's rewind the tape on when Deli did push-ups. You ain't go down to the floor. Damn, what the fuck? Damn! Yeah, and that's another thing. Why would I get my shirt dirty? Damn! What? I just gave y'all 30 push-ups. But y'all didn't see the first set of 10. Because the camera was fucked up. So... What?
Bullshit. Now,
Nigga.
You only owe him 8
Nigga, are you fucking kidding me?
You only owe him 8 plays.
No, nigga, I paid my motherfucking debt. I don't want to hear that bullshit. You just try to have a nigga do a bunch of extra dumbass push-ups for no fucking reason. No, shit. No, fuck that. No, you ain't do no, hold on. You ain't go, when you did your push-ups, no, fuck that. When you did your push-ups, you did not go all the way down to the ground. No, you did not. Let's check the tape. Look, I got y'all motherfuckers locked in on my YouTube. Let's check the tape on that shit. Man, shit, yeah, I don't want to hear no man shit. Let's check the tape. Let's check the tape. You know what I'm trying to tell you? You think I'm a fucking fool. You know you're not fucking. You fucking with the wrong character right here. I will check the tape on you motherfuckers.
Nah, that was fucked up, bro.
Ain't no fucked up. I just did 30 push-ups for y'all. I don't hear the shit.
Like what? Hell, you had an arch all in your back like you was a kid and shit. You ready to battle another one. You know how they shit back up and shit.
No, nigga, no. The last set, you got straight push-ups. The first set, you got straight push-ups. Y'all just ain't see them. So don't even play no games.
Hey man, I thought you was gonna have them better than that, Boots, man.
See, there you go on some bullshit. No,
this chef ain't even go all the way down. He was riding me like, man, shit.
The fuck you mean go all the way down? You ain't do no military push-ups. You ain't go. No, you did not. No, you did. No, you did not. I told you we could check this motherfucking tape. I'm gonna keep telling you. It's not hard. It's not hard. I can tell you, I mean, look. Right now, I can go to YouTube right now, because y'all in my motherfucker, y'all in my shit, I subscribe to y'all, and we can go back and check the tape.
Yeah, you check the tape and you pull that shit up.
Yeah, we gonna tell you know what, I'm gonna check the tape.
Yeah, down to 8 plates.
Man, down no motherfucker 8 plates.
You gave us some counterfeit shit, nigga.
Nigga, you crazy.
Was real.
You is fucking crazy.
This nigga give me some damn St. Louis arches push-ups. Oh my god.
No, I ain't give you no St. Louis arches push-ups on the last one.
Man, your fucking back.
See that? No, hold on. I ain't give you no hold on. So the last one, so the last time I gave you St. Louis arches, be honest. No. Yeah, you giggling because you know you kikiing because you know I'm right, nigga.
Nah,
keep all that kikiing. See, there it is. There you doing that kikiing shit. Cause you know you fucked up.
You been sitting in that goddamn chair too long and shit. Now you can't even lay straight and do a motherfucking real push-up, man. That's some shit. You could have gave me, I could have seen 5 real ones and all. He bullshit me on the other hand. But nah, I just seen all bullshit.
So hold on. You want a nigga to go all the way down on the ground and come all the way.
What you told me when I was doing? You ain't what? Me, I'm bang, I'm banging them out.
No, you did not go all the way down to the ground.
Yeah.
No, you did not go all the way down to the ground. See, there it is. There it is. No, there it is. I'm about to check the tape. Let's check the tape. Hold on.
Yeah, you know you got me up in the archives.
No, yeah, I do got you up in the archives, nigga.
Yeah.
Where my people's at? Hold on, I gotta go to YouTube. How long ago was this? This was last year, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I told you can't never get the thing. See, y'all tripping.
Nigga, I gave you 30 motherfucking push-ups. What the fuck?
I don't know what the fuck that shit was when I told you that archery.
Nigga, what the fuck? Hold on. Why the fuck? Oh shit, I can't do it on this one. Cause y'all on this account, y'all on this account, and I had to shit.
Yeah.
Y'all not.
Good shit. Now you gonna give you some half-ass shit. What the fuck is that? If I was your coach, I would've came and put my foot right on your back. Man, man, get your shit down. What you doing?
Nigga, are you fucking? You really think I'm gonna go all the way the fuck down on the ground? And no, nigga, no. You did not do that. You did not do that, dude. Hold on. Let me see if I can find y'all motherfuckers on tab, because this shit is getting ridiculous right here. Yeah, it's getting ridiculous right here. Because you did not go all the way down to the ground.
Oh my God, it was
Bruh, shit, I don't want to. You did not go all the way down the ground.
Oh my God, boots.
No, oh my God, boots, nothing.
Killing me, man. You killing me. See, I told you got more states, more excuses than brother going to jail, man. Look at this.
So hold on. You want a nigga to go all the way the fuck down on the ground and come back up?
You didn't even go you ain't even go all the way. I mean, you ain't even do it halfway. You had your shit arched up. 1, 2, 3.
What you mean arched up?
I told you, man. You been hanging with Tiger too long with something. Y'all been over there battling that shit. I'm not gonna get Tiger, man.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. You know what? Fuck y'all, man. Fuck y'all. I'm done. Whatever, you know what? You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. I'm done. So now what?
Everybody in the hood don't you cheat, Mr. Boo. Everybody know you cheat.
Mm-hmm.
You like Cowboy. Your nickname now is Cowboy. Everybody know you cheat. Yeah, I let him slide on that.
You ain't let me slide on shit. Fuck you. Now, do it sound like I got a little anger in my voice? Yeah, I do.
That's your ass putting out that badass push-ups.
There ain't nobody putting no badass push-ups, my nigga. Fuck that. I don't want to hear your I don't want to hear your shit.
Oh, everybody sees it though, boo. They gonna give you a hard time. Like shit, hell nah.
I don't give
What's that half-ass shit?
I don't give a fuck what everybody else think.
I know you don't.
Cause I'm kind of mad I got put out $40 over a $10 bet that you ain't fucking, you know what?
Man, I don't know what you was doing on there.
No, you ain't know what, yeah, alright, whatever. You know what, I'm starting to believe you all some bullshit and y'all just trying to make me do the shit over and over again.
Ain't nobody doing
That's what I'm starting to think.
Oh, don't you ain't gotta touch the car, the flow. Look what I get. Some old shifted hand-me-down type shit. Like, man, what type of shit is that?
Nigga, I ain't never tell you your shit had to touch the floor.
See, you done talk so much shit, you might have been sipping on that damn, your brew.
No. And on top of that, you never went down to the floor.
Oh my God. I ain't never go down on the floor.
You didn't. Now, let's investigate this shit. Hold on. If I go there, it's gonna cut off my string. Shit.
Yeah. Okay, he got it out the way.
Hold on. Hold on. I could probably do that shit while y'all on the phone. Go to the channel. Hold on. Yo.
Yeah.
It's only let me go back 6 months ago.
You want to let you go back to 6 months?
Yeah.
No, my shit.
Because I know y'all got way more shit than this, but it's only let me go back 6 months.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I just know I banged them shits out for you.
Yeah, no, you did.
And they was legit.
No, they weren't.
They was real legit.
You know, I can agree that you gave me 10, but the shit you talking about, no, you didn't.
Oh, come on. So my shit was way up in there like that, boo?
Nigga, your shit was, man, hell no.
I'm 6'5". My shit wasn't never gonna be way up like that. I bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, all right. What the hell, what the fuck was that? What's the second game y'all got over there on TV?
No, man, they were showing Seattle and Dallas.
Yeah.
I was trying to look at that New Orleans because they went in overtime, them in Atlanta.
Yeah, but you know they gonna let that happen.
No, so they cut that shit. I was soft. So I got the running back tomorrow. I was trying to see how many more points I can eat.
Oh shit, what the fuck? My fucking picture crooked.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna deal with it now, but
Hey, bro, you know they got the Chinese movies on today?
on what?
On Hell Right. On Hell Right.
Oh, well, yeah.
This game might be a little dry, so I might need shit. Get me in on some Kung Fu today.
How the fuck? I mean, this shit don't make no sense. How? I mean, y'all got broadcasters going back to last year, and it's only let me go back 6 months.
Man, I ain't even went back on that site, man.
No, yeah, I mean, this was YouTube. We did this on. That's what I'm talking about.
Or was it Daily Motion?
No, this was YouTube. Don't nobody. I mean, I think they probably just erased everybody. Whoever streamed on PlayStation shit from that motherfucker site.
Yeah.
Same way Ustream did. Just everybody's shit gone.
Man. Still ain't pop up, huh?
But no, I stopped looking. To be honest with you. I'm thinking what the fuck I'm gonna eat. My whole focus done changed completely.
Shit, what is it? KFC got that deal for you.
Fuck KFC. They can kick motherfucking rocks. I mean, I'm probably gonna actually cook something. It's not even all that hot here today.
Yeah. Ooh, that was looking kind of, ooh.
The Seahawks suck this year, so yeah.
I'm shit. The motherfuckers getting to Prescott, though.
They still suck. They get rid of half of their fucking defense.
Yeah, but they trying to get that, I think Dallas won their safety. Trying to put a little package for them.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of something I can cook. It ain't gonna take a long motherfucking time.
Ooh. San Francisco quarterback got broken up.
Hold on, he got taken out the damn. Hold on, let me check this shit.
Towards ACL.
See you next year, buddy.
Man. She gonna bite on my pants leg. Yeah, trying to bite on my pants leg.
How the fuck did they? Oh shit! I got the overtime shit.
Yeah, what happened?
They just about to start.
This first half, Lockett just weaving his way through tacklers out across the 35 to the 37. Frustrated number 21, C. Seattle has it, no score.
Saints won.
Saints won?
Yeah. Damn, the Rams is beating the shit out of the Chargers.
What?
At 21-6.
Damn.
It's only second quarter.
Wow.
Best in class payload, and you got it, baby. Best in class towing. Still leading the pack. This is the big dog. This is the Ford F-150. Doesn't just raise the bar, pal. It is the bar.
Cardinals beating the Bears.
Nice.
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 Yeah, it is nice.
Honey, look, it's not $1 anymore.
Found $1? That's the price of a sausage McMuffin. Enjoy more favorites on the $1, $2, $3 menu at McDonald's.
Now, hey, old boy, although I had to cough up 10 push-ups, guess what happened today?
What?
We became first place in the division.
Y'all came first.
Yep.
It's time, ain't it?
Nope, we beat two.
21, y'all 21.
Yeah, but we beat two of AFC teams.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. You're right. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got us playing the NFC next week too, so we'll be alright. We got the Dolphins coming in. Oh shit.
Oh, yo, they whipped ass today.
Yeah, they did. That's what happened to John Gruden. He should have stayed his ass in the booth. Then I trade Khalil, man. Y'all was tripping.
Well, they ain't really. I mean, they won by 8, but I mean, they won. It's a W.
Yeah. Yeah, that boy balling for Chicago.
Ew, this was an ugly game. Titans and Jaguars, 9-6. That's like a baseball score. Titans won that.
I couldn't believe that.
Shocking upset of the day. Redskins over the Packers.
Yeah. Man, Packers defense ain't what it used to be, man. Then don't they got Jimmy Graham as they tight end? Hell, that motherfucker he ain't no factor neither.
Let me check the stats on this game. Shit. Yeah, AP, he ran for 121 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Damn.
120 yards. I said 121. 120 yards.
Yeah. And 2 touchdowns?
Yeah.
Yeah, he put up some money. He put up some numbers. Glad I ain't have to see him today.
Rodgers, 256, 2 touchdowns, 13 rushing yards. Alex Smith, 220, 1 interception, 2 touchdowns, 22 rushing yards. So for your fantasy motherfuckers.
Yeah. So that means Rodgers put up 19 points.
Mm-hmm.
And other leagues. Shit, Drew Brees was balling though. That motherfucker put up almost 40 pieces of chicken.
The rest of them is like 13, 11, 10. Let me check with my team if I was to ever play this shit. Yeah, my shit would be trash. The highest motherfucker is Joe Flacco, 280 yards, 1 touchdown, 15 points.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, 13 points. Where do you see the defense at? Don't the defense count with some shit?
Yeah. Depending on how many points they first start out with 10. Every time you score against them, you drop a point. You drop a point. So you start out with 10 at the beginning of the game. If they get any sacks or interceptions, that's 2 points.
I guess they ain't showing it on here. God damn, Cam Newton got 29 points.
What you say?
Cam Newton.
Yeah, Cam Newton. Yeah, he.
Damn, Andy Dalton. 4 picks? That man threw 4 picks today? Shit.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a bad day. AJ went out. I knew what type of shit we was gonna be on then.
I don't know who T-Boyd is, but he had a good game, wide receiver.
Yeah. Yeah, he was easy. But it'd be so much.
I don't even want to look at the Titans and shit. Their shit.
Yeah. They got Derrick Henry and that motherfucker still ain't showed up. I'm gonna probably put them motherfucker. I'll probably cut him loose and let any motherfucker have him. Get rid of some other motherfuckers.
This probably, I'm guessing the Saints-Falcon game is like a fantasy football nigga dream. Yup. You got niggas in Drew Brees, 39, Matt Ryan, 35.
Yeah.
Riley, 32. Yeah, damn.
Motherfuckers 8. Can I swindle some trades or shit? Motherfuckers ain't going. I just cut them all over the bucket. I'd rather have some young motherfuckers that's hungry.
No, this game's still going on, but you got Allwoods, wide receiver from the Rams. He got 12 points, and you got Jeff Goff.
Yeah.
I'm surprised my man Gurley had a fumble. Come on, Gurley.
Yeah, he had a fumble, but he scored too. So that shit ain't factored in my league. Like damn. You might have been a -2 and shit. You got a touchdown and 10 yards. Every 10 yards is a point in our league. So motherfucker. Shit.
Oh shit. We play the Steelers on Sunday night next week. Although the Steelers ain't looking good right now, they still be. I said, although the Steelers ain't looking good right now, them motherfuckers still a tough game for us.
Yeah.
I hope Buccaneers light their ass up tomorrow night.
Yeah, Gurley got 8 points.
Now that dude, Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
He been doing his thing.
Yeah. Magic Mike. You know that Kansas City quarterback, he decent too. This motherfucker guy, he put up 30 pieces. He been balling for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Man.
Motherfuckers been balling.
I'm like, damn. 314 yards, 3 TDs. Shit. See, dude had Andrew Luck. He only game 6.
Oh yeah, I forgot to check the stats on that game. Hold on. Don't nobody care about the Bears and the Cardinals. Although they up 14-0. Oh, the young boy did his thing.
Oh shit. Melvin Gordon just scored for me. Get out of this week.
And there's just no way that the safety, Kayvon Frazier, is going to be able to get over there. Excuse me. Xavier Woods was handling. No way he was going to be able to get over and make a play on that.
Seahawks hurrying up. Might have caught Dallas.
Yep. You lied the fuck over. But my nigga, I'm about to eat something.
Yeah, I think I'm about to go try to see what I can. See, we had lasagna. That shit was.
Yeah, it don't sound like you liked it too much.
Oh yeah, it was cool. Well, I've been saying I wish I had more. Shit.
Oh, you smashed it.
Yeah.
Good shit, hold on. Turn this shit off. Meatloaf. Put some bacon in it. Yeah, put some bacon in it.